don't have a girlfriend.
Look at us. We're doing a thing, guys.
Woo! Go team!
You guys are
Go team
just
Pam.
so cool. I could never do this.
I only have as much knowledge as I have because I've been, as a hobby, posting video game videos occasionally. So occasionally. And I've puzzled out a lot of it prior to getting to this point. So
Alright.
Sissy, go eat your treat. I gotta do this and then I'll play later. I know, I'm the worst mommy ever.
If you hold the dog in your lap while you're DMing, we may get more views.
I thought about that, but I don't think she'd sit still long enough. She doesn't like being picked up. Another thing that I want to do when I get my cube thing behind me is I'm going to put a cat bed up there, and hopefully then the cat will sit there sometimes.
Farming for engagement with cat. You should get like a baby sling for your cat, like Derek has with his kittens.
He has a sling? That's so cute.
Sorry, not a sling. He turns his hoodie around and the cats sleep in the
That's
kittens
adorable.
sleep in the
I have
in the
seen
hood.
people who have like the sling thing. I think he'd be okay with it for a little bit, but he's about as ADHD as I am, and he'd get bored and wander away.
Do we have an intro? Are we doing an intro?
Harley had an intro.
Yeah, it's what the cashews were for. But
Yeah, Harley, do the intro.
We are the Narrow Tamps, and this is a mature stream. We would like to thank our sponsor for this episode, Wendy's. Try their latest dessert offering, the Nutsit, today. Do you like salty treats? Then you'll love Wendy's Nutsit, your chin.
If we had a lawyer, he would be very upset at us right now.
But we're just
Alright.
people hanging out, so who cares?
Right, we're just banking on the fact that my dad's the only person watching right now.
That is true.
And he's not a snitch, so. we
Hi,
should be
Dad.
good. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. All right.
All right, so last time you had made it into this village, and to coin a term from from Once Upon a Witchlight, we didn't make it very far.
We did not
We
make it.
Yeah, we
very
did.
far.
got into town, and you guys had gone in. You were able to introduce yourselves to the healer apothecary of town, who gave you you were able to trade for some healing potions, just to kind of recover after your last combat. And then as you went and you left, you had walked back up towards the fountain that was in the center of the clearing there in the town. You heard a scream, and you turned around and you saw a bunch of cotton candy wolves. I believe there's 4 cotton candy wolves bounding
Oh no.
through the gate towards you, and that was where we left off.
So
No,
notably, the wolves
however-
are pink.
They're pink. And also
They are
of
pink.
note.
They are pink, and you notice that there are stripes of kind of a really dark purpley brownish kind of color in their fur, and then their eyes are kind of have that look about them as well. And I believe that I did give the detail that you noticed that coloration was similar to that on the tree ant that you had battled prior to
Ooh.
being
A
to come.
curse.
I feel like I'm in Spider-Man.
With like the music.
Yeah. We're gonna die.
That's a lot of wolves. Oh, wait! Hold on a second. I just realized something. I can fly up into the air, and so can you.
That is true.
We have to
It's
roll
gonna-
initiative. Don't
All right,
we?
It's gonna be all alone then.
while you guys roll initiative, I'll set the scene here. So you walk out of the healer's cabin and you walk back towards the center. When you hear the screaming coming from the direction of the front gate, you look over and you see 4 bright pink cotton candy wolves bounding towards you. As you are preparing for battle, you notice that you're missing 2 of your companions. Dickie has fallen unconscious, due in likelihood to the high amount of alcohol and medication that he consumed. Buffy has dragged him back in the direction of the inn to try and get him out of the way of safety and make sure that he is okay. So it is up to the 3 of you to defend against these wolves that have infiltrated the town.
How many stories is the inn?
It is just a regular 2-story. So you guys let me know what your initiative is, and I will plug it in on my end to help keep track of it.
I got a
18.
7.
Okay, you said a 7, Kim?
Yep.
18.
Ready?
Oh god, one of my boyfriends took me to the fair and I ate so much cotton candy that I threw up once. It's just bringing back memories. She was a little slower than she would be normally. That's not what he said.
So what I'm thinking is, if the wolves do not interrupt our plan, can Tart and I pick up Kit and fly her onto the roof of the inn?
As we get started, I'll have you make a strength check to try.
Okay.
Above board, I'm not very strong.
Above board, neither am I.
At an 18, my plus 4.
You have an 18? Alrighty.
But she's a chocolate bunny. Like, how heavy can she be?
You're considered medium-sized, aren't you, Kit?
I believe I'm small.
Oh no.
Maybe?
I think I'm small.
I was gonna say, if she's small, it wouldn't be quite as bad, but if
Are
all
you-
3 of you are small, then it's...
Are you a herringon?
I am.
Where did I put...
I'm a fairy.
Every time I look at my device.
Alright,
it
Kit,
shuts
you
off.
are first up in our initiative order.
Okay, so herringon is either medium or small. And I am small.
Guess DM's choice on that one.
I think I'm gonna call it that all 3 of you are small, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Kit
I think I got all-
Snickersnack, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. I was trying to connect D&D, but it does not want to.
I love a good Toll the Dead.
At 12, does that hit?
12 does hit, yes.
Wonderful. And a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Alright, so how much damage would that be?
Let's see. Target must
I'm like
succeed on a wisdom
98%.
saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic.
Wisdom, okay.
What about you,
Well,
fine?
I rolled a 7, so I'm gonna operate under the assumption I probably failed that wisdom saving throw. Alright, and do you want to roll the damage on that, or do you want me to roll it?
Are you doing the rule when you crit, you do like the full damage and then you roll?
Either a D8 or the
That could just be me and my groups. That's what we do.
Only 4.
I didn't think about 4? What's the full damage on that? Because I kind of like that rule with the crit.
Yeah, so if you roll a crit, you get the full damage of what the attack does, and then you roll and add that to it. Makes it cool.
I think that's a house rule. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just how my group does it. It just makes
Yeah.
crits extra fun.
popular house
And
rule.
I had looked at a couple of things to make it more interesting.
You can use it.
What would full damage on that be?
1d8, so it would be 8.
Yeah, so you get 8, 9, 10, 11.
Plus
12,
4
yeah.
is 12. Okay. Sorry, brain.
So yeah, do you want to, are you going after A, B, C, or D?
I don't have the map open in front of me, so... A,
You want me to just have you go at the one that's closest to you?
please.
Okay. We said 12, right? So that'll be... Okay, so you, 12 points of damage, you have taken out Cotton Candy Wolf C. So, Kit goes in, she's got the quickest reaction out of everybody. She rings her bell really quick, calls upon the power of Lint, and is able to, a bright golden light kind of emits from her bell that then lights up on top of the wolf, and with a pop, the wolf just drops dead.
We gotta get the Taco Bell bong
Taco Bell bong.
Is that legal?
for that.
It's just a bell.
I don't think that they have ownership over the concept of a bell.
Alrighty, do you want to do anything else with your turn, Miss Kit?
Nope, that would be probably it.
Alrighty, Sugar Plum, you're up. Also, my dad says that's called the Perkins crit.
Oh.
Yes, it is. I shout to Tart, "Quick, let's grab her and get up on the roof!" And I fly over to Kit Snicker Snack.
Okay, I'll do the same.
Initiative-wise,
Yeah, like
This
I'll
might
get
be-
ready to do the same.
okay.
And then I probably will use my spoken action to say, should we be on the roof or should we be on the fountain? They don't like water.
How tall is this fountain?
It's like 3 tiers, so it's probably like 10 or 15 feet tall.
Okay,
So-
yeah, that's
Huge.
let's the fountain. I mean, yes, let's get on the fountain. You got
Okay.
me exactly what I was thinking.
What
Run
I'll have
over
you
to
do is, Sugar Plum, go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
just strength or like athletics. I just realized it doesn't make a difference actually. 14.
I was gonna say athletics probably would be the better answer. That was the same thing. 14. Okay. Would you like? I'll hold on and wait till we get to the other person's thing to tell you how it goes.
I fly over and I seize Kit Snicker Snack by like the back of her robes or under the arm or something, and prepare to fly. You're a little startled. You don't quite notice what's happening yet. It takes you a moment.
Alrighty. And we'll. Are you gonna do anything else with your turn there?
Time, action. I don't have any bonus actions.
Alrighty. So that means we are at. So Cotton Candy Wolf A will run towards our guys, but isn't quite able to make it within his turn. B is going to run up and make a bite attack on Sugar Plum.
No.
Does an 18 hit.
Yes it does.
Alrighty, so you will get 7 points of damage.
And fly changes. Okay. All right. I'm
And you
alive.
also have a condition.
What?
So, I homebrewed this a little bit. So, the way that the bite typically works is it's the 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage, and then if the target is medium or smaller, they have prone. I have changed it to they have what I am calling Sugar Rush. Players are unable to cast spells requiring concentration for 1d4 rounds.
What?
So you will be. And at the beginning of your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw, and on success, that condition ends. So for 2 rounds.
We gotta go. We gotta fly. We gotta fly really fast.
Okay.
And then Cotton Candy Wolf D will go for Kit and is going to make a claw attack, which is. Does 20 hit?
What are these wolves? Oh my god, they're rolling like crazy. Or are these just like stupid tough wolves?
Did we enter the wrong area against our level?
We entered the wrong area against our level. We don't have our goblin. We don't have our cleric. We're just 3 idiots.
It'll be okay. So you will get 7 points of damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I didn't get to make a Constitution saving throw. Is this something
This
different?
is it's a different attack. This is a claw attack, and it's slashing damage instead of piercing. It has a slightly different ability.
You are diabolical, Echoey. Oh my god.
17
Thank you,
plus
Etcher.
1, so 18.
This is some evil shit that I would come up with.
Sorry, how many
I'm loving.
points did I take?
Okay, numbers 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage. And you succeeded your Constitution saving throw, so you're good there. So the wolves come up. The one goes in for a bite on Sugar Plum.
Instantly snaps me in twain. I'm very small.
Does get a pretty good solid lock onto Sugar Plum for a minute, giving her that. And you start to feel in that moment that you would expect in combat to feel woozy, but you start to feel almost jittery, as if you've like taken an upper or something, but it was more than you anticipated. And then
this is a bit familiar.
And then Cotton
What
Candy
the hell
comes up
happened to
and
these
makes a
wolves?
slashing attack on Kit. It kind of gashes you across the arm, and you do take a little bit of damage, but you are able to kind of brace yourself, and you shoot a quick prayer to Lint, and you're able to withstand the effects of that creature's claw attack. Which means next up is Tart.
Okay. I really think we need to get out of here. These is really scaring me.
Grab her! Grab her! Grab Kit!
And I
let's
grab her arm
fly.
and I'm going to. You said strength?
Athletics, but athletics by any other name is still strength, so.
I got a 15 on the die. Okay. Maybe I'm just really scared. My strength is +0. So
Okay, so you got 15?
athletics is also +0, so yeah. 15.
Okay. So you each have Kit under the arm, and you're trying to lift her up to the top level of this 3-tiered fountain. Tart, you get a pretty good start. You've got you get a good handle on her. You get started. It's tough, but you're able to do it. Sugar Plum, you start, but she's just a little bit too heavy for you, and you're only able to get up to the second tier of the thing. The fountain. The fountain. Thank you. The second tier of the fountain, which is only about 8 feet off of the ground.
After that, I'm going to be kind of a bit of a fairy bitch, and I'm going to freak out and fly the rest of the way up to spell snipe from the top. I'm sorry, Kit! I tried my best!
Would you like to do anything else with your action, Tart?
I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. So currently everybody is hanging out on that second level of the fountain, about 8 feet off of the ground.
We're on the second. Sugar Plum's on the third.
Well,
Oh, it
I
wasn't
didn't
my
count
turn.
that quite yet, just because
got it.
it wasn't technically
Got it.
Sugar Plum's round.
6 seconds.
Yeah, or turn. That's the word I was searching for. All right, that means Kit, we are back to you.
Some good music.
Adrian Von Ziegler, man. He lets us use his music for free as long as we run it.
Nice.
Cool with yeah.
Toll the dead. Toll the dead.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Yes!
Alright. And
Bong!
got a 5.
5. Okay, so that'll be 5 points of damage. Do you have a particular wolf you would like to go after, or do you want to just go over to which one's closest?
Whichever one's closest.
Once again, Kit is able to get her, rings her, the bell that hangs around her neck and channels that power of Lint to do a little bit more damage to Cotton Candy Wolf A here. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Yes. I would like to use Rabbit Hop. It allows me to jump 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
What am I, chopped liver?
Sorry.
I forgot
well, I
about
can't grab
that!
you as well and jump, so that's the problem.
I was gonna use my spoken action to say I was gonna stay here on the second level with you, so you ain't by yourself.
Oh, okay, then I won't do anything. I do nothing.
No,
I
no,
will-
You can go! I'll be brave!
Obviously, get onto the top of the fountain!
I'll be brave for my friend!
I'm like, you can fly, I'm sorry.
I was already going to abandon you on here for my because oh,
Okay, so Kit, you're on top with Sugar Plum now.
Yes.
I guess I'm up there too.
Okay. All right. Sugar Plum, you are up.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
But I'd like to point out, first time chatter, Jackie of all trades. Oh no, sorry. Mama Bird says yes for the chocolate god.
For the chocolate god.
For chocolate god. For the chocolate god.
For the chocolate
Nice.
god. For the chocolate god.
Okay, my turn. I am now up on the fountain. And still 3 wolves?
Yes.
How close together are they?
They are pretty close together. You've got
Thunderwave.
Wolf A, which is basically right underneath you. Wolf B is maybe about 5 feet away, and then Wolf D is like 8 feet away.
I'm thunder waving the wolves.
Ooh.
It's a 15-foot cube originating from me. Every creature within the 15-foot cube must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage.
And they're not pushed away, right?
No, they are not
Okay.
pushed away.
So
I don't
I've
believe.
got a 12.
In addition, unsecured objects that are entirely within the cube are pushed 10 feet away from you, and a thunderous boom is audible within 300 feet.
Oh, okay. So I've got.
So, to be
one of
clear,
them was-
What would have been heard from outside of here was bong, screaming, bong, and then just a loud thunderclap.
People inside,
Nice.
like, "You
We're
do not
nothing if
think
not
somebody's gonna
dramatic,
beat to
right?"
death with a bell.
Bell tolls! I
Blow the bell tolls!
I've not had Taco Bell since I was like 7 years old, and I got horribly sick having Taco Bell. But they had like a bowl, like a taco bowl.
Yes, I miss it.
Hold on, I need to Google this real quick.
Are you
I
talking
could
like the
probably.
taco bowl?
It's fried. It's crispy. It's like a thing. It's like
Oh,
a thing.
Yeah. Cause like I have taco bowls all the time, but it's like no, it's like a bowl. It's like the shell is a bowl.
It's so good.
Oh, it's like a taco. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know they'd ever had that. That's cool.
I have it all the time in Korea.
What's the DC on that con save for the Thunderwave?
Do we all have to take one because we're in the immediate
Oh,
area?
sorry. They're behind me, so I don't think so. The DC
Yeah,
for the be my spell save DC, right?
Well,
what's my
usually
spell
the
save?
Yeah.
I think does the spell not have a DC listed for it?
Sorry, I got distracted by the taco bowl, and I
Oh.
sent a picture of it to the chat. It's 13. They need to beat a 13 Constitution.
All right, so A and B are both flung. How many feet back did you say it was?
10 feet away.
They're both flung 10 feet back and smack hard into the gate. D is able to withstand the brunt of the attack. What was the damage for that one?
2d8 thunder.
2d8. Okay, do you want me to roll that or do you want to roll it?
I can roll it. How many times do I need to roll it?
You can
It
just
would be
roll it
one-
once, and then I'll and the con save it's half as much damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just roll it once, and I'll just apply it for all of them.
4.
4. Okay, so these two take 4 damage, and that one takes 2 damage.
Oh, but it's 2d8, so 8 then.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that'll be. I'll do that then.
Sorry, I haven't played D&D in a while. I've run D&D. Have not played it in.
You are totally fine. So
Oh,
Cotton
man.
Candy Wolf A is dead.
Woo! We killed a wolf. I feel kind of bad.
All right, so Sugar Plum gathers up some of her power and shoots this thunderous wave of energy out towards these wolves. 2 of them are flung back against the wall, one of them dying on impact, and the other one is able to kind of grit its claws into the ground and hold its position, for lack of a better
Pictured
term.
a wolf gritting its teeth.
Anything else you would like to do this turn, Sugar Plum?
Just for fun, I'm going to curse at them in Sylvan to see if it offends them. Maybe they know the language.
You do that. You curse at them in Sylvan, and they have no reaction. They're too caught up in their rage to register what's being.
Guys,
shouted.
I don't think they speak my language.
We all speak Sylvan.
I do.
I was gonna say. I mean, I feel like it would make sense for all of you to speak Sylvan since you're from, or like whatever variant of Sylvan is spoken here.
Well, the wolf was not offended by my
I was gonna say, now that
rude
it matters the
remarks,
other two
so.
not being here.
Right. All right. Cotton Candy Wolf B is going to take dash. He's going to run up to the edge of the fountain, and then and then Cotton Candy Wolf
Can
D.
wolves jump? Are these wolves smart enough to climb? Are these like border collie wolves? Because my dogs are
Actually,
border
cotton
collies.
Candy, because if they went into the liquid, like, are we not just in the safest place right now?
That's why I put us here. That's why I
if they
suggested.
get in the fountain, aren't they going to dissolve like the raccoon with the cotton candy?
That's why I put us on the fountain.
The thing about that video that nobody ever shows you the end of the video, because that raccoon catches on like almost concerningly quickly. That raccoon catches on to the fact that he can't wash this and should eat it before washing it.
They are unfortunately intelligent. It's kind of wild.
No, but
Right, Cotton Candy Wolf D is going to run up to the edge of the fountain. You are still on the second level, correct, Tart?
Yes.
Okay, so he is going to kind of lunge towards you and make a claw attack.
he can get you up there. You're 8 feet up, and through water.
They're pretty big boys. They're pretty big boys.
I forgot how big wolves are. It's true. They
Yeah.
are actually very large animals.
They're quite large. Tart does a 16 hit.
Yeah, unfortunately it does.
All
We're
right,
gonna
you're
get
going
eaten
to
by
take
wolves.
4 slashing damage, and I
Oh.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do I have? I know that we're like. I have candy
seven,
in my
so.
hair. Am I made of candy?
7, 8, 9. I mean, I got a 9. Obviously, I fail.
You guys are not.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
The
So these
majority of the people in the world are just like quote unquote regular Feywild folk that live in this world of candy. There are creatures that are like actual candy creatures, like Wreck-It Ralph level. You
Are
just
these
have not encountered
constructs?
at this point. Say what?
Hold on. Are these constructs?
The wolves?
Yeah.
They are not.
So they are
Oh.
native to this area.
Okay.
Yeah, they are regular wolves. They just have this kind of cotton candy colored fur.
Oh, they're
My
real wolves.
explanation was probably not
That's
very
why
clear.
they have a taste for blood and
Yeah.
didn't melt in the fountain.
Yeah, I didn't explain
I
that.
thought I was
very
being
well.
clever.
That was really clever, honestly. I didn't think about that, and I did contemplate it, because that was really quite clever. I didn't even think about it.
So from the claw attack, what effect do I take?
So you took the 4 damage, and then you are going to take 2d4 poison damage, which I can roll for you.
Sweet.
So you'll take 5 poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition until a long rest. All right, Tart,
Huzzah.
you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna say, well, I've been attacked by a D a couple of times before, but never like this. Well, maybe that one time, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Frostbite. You cause a numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range, whichever one bit me. The target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Well,
On a failed save,
Constitution.
takes a d6 of damage and has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll, which obviously doesn't have a weapon, so I don't think that counts.
If they
I
freeze
don't-
the lemonade, if you freeze the lemonade doing this, I'm going to start eating it like a popsicle.
Okay.
That con saving throw was 11.
How do I know what? Oh, it's up here. Oh, my save DC is 12, so I guess you don't pass.
I fail, yes. And what was the effect of that again?
I dropped a D6, but I have several, so that's fine. Hold on.
I can roll it for you since I've got mine right
No,
here.
no, I've got like 5. I've got like 4 D6s with this set.
Oh, gotcha.
On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. But obviously, you don't have a weapon attack, so you're just going to take some cold damage. It takes 1 cold damage.
Alrighty. As this wolf is coming after you, you're just kind of fed up with everything at this point, and you shoot this burst of cold energy out in this direction. And it doesn't quite go the way that you want it to, but it does hit, and you can tell that it does a little bit of damage on this wolf.
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. That's all I can do. I don't have any other. I don't think I have anything else I can do. At least not for now. So that's all I'm doing.
Did you want to use your movement to go up to the 3rd tier?
No, I'm going to stay here and make sure that my friends are protected.
Okay. All right, Kit, you are up.
All right. It's unfortunate that I expended all of my really good ones in that first battle. So I guess I'm hitting it with the hat trick of Toll the Dead.
We love a good cantrip.
I mean, it works.
Right, you've taken out like 2 of them with that Toll the Dead at this point, so you know.
Does an 18 hit?
And 18 does hit.
You wild if it didn't. I completely forgot
Right.
about the previous couple rolls. 17. And that's without whatever my modifier is. Oh, right. It's the 1d8 necrotic. Unless the target is missing any of its hit points, in which case it takes a 112.
Oh, yes, this one definitely has taken damage, so it'll be 1d12. If I'm understanding that correctly.
I can send you some good recipes, Blue.
You have already sent me an excellent soup. Please feel free to send me any good recipes you've got, because that soup was incredible.
Say that again?
There's a really good. Oh, sorry. Food.
It's the problem with CandyWyld. We get hungry.
Right.
Oh.
What was your roll on that, Kit?
That was a 10.
A 10. All right. You ring your bell again, and through the grace of Lint, you are able to kill that wolf. There's only one remaining.
I think all I can do at this point is yell. Sorry, Tart, get up here. What are you doing?
Alrighty. That means Sugar Plum, you are up.
I am going to
It was another.
cast Firebolt. I hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage.
Alrighty.
Okay. Ranged spell attack.
I'll have to
19?
double check. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even realize there was different. That does hit.
And 1d10?
Yep.
4. 4 damage.
4 damage. Alrighty. Alright, so you are also just getting really flip-flopping frustrated with this.
And I'm
stupid
like,
wolf.
I'm gonna set this wolf on fire.
Exactly. And you shoot this bolt of fire at this wolf, and you can see it's on its last legs. It's struggling a little bit here.
Bloody?
That means it's very bloodied. So it is the wolf's turn. It is going to lunge past Tart and aim for Sugar Plum. And it is going to make another claw attack.
I'm up! I'm at the very top of the fountain!
Yes, he's climbing up. He's a big boy.
That's what I said about my last boyfriend.
Shut up. Oh my god.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm almost certain that he misses. Because it's a let me double check here. It's a 7 to hit.
Our AC of 12, baby. The wolf fucking misses!
You're able to so you are able to kind of
cracks his-
dodge out of the way of the wolf as he lunges towards you, and he
Cracks
ends
a
up
stupid wolf head on the fountain.
he kind of ends up laying on that top piece where there's like Kit's right here and his head's right here, and you kind of flying above him when you dodged out of the way. Which means, Tart, we're on to you.
Well, with the wolf probably reaching over me, I'm gonna look at its exposed abdomen and say, I'm gonna teach you what my third boyfriend taught me to do. I'm gonna rear back and I'm gonna unarmed strike and deck him right in the little belly.
All right.
That's what your
so
boyfriend
worried
thought
about where
you'd
that
do?
was going.
Gross. Okay, so it says damage. I got 16 plus 2, which is 18.
That hits.
With that. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. So I guess it just takes 1. I just do a little pink.
All right, you
Yes?
are wanting to give this wolf a little bit of what you're made of, and you rear back and punch him really hard in the gut, and you kind of hear a quick exhale as it takes this damage, just kind of sort of. Anything else you would like to do?
Have we
No,
not
I
killed it yet?
Not yet.
I did 1 damage. Ow!
Oh my god.
Not my nails!
Can't kill this thing! Oh my god! This fucking wolf is going to kill us, kid!
Damage.
You're a rabbit, do
you
something!
are up, Kit. So
Yep, that's
what
all I can
do you
do.
think rabbits do against wolves, bud?
Kick them! Kick it with your large feet!
Oh, come on, Lynn. Like, we're almost done. I want to go on break.
Thank you so much. It was
Got a
absolutely
9.
amazing.
Does it hit?
Thank you.
9
Mwah.
does not hit. I'm so sorry.
I'm just
Yeah.
flailing.
No!
You go in for the attack, but it's able to kind of roll itself out of the way just in time. It doesn't take that damage.
Shoot.
Anything else you would like to do?
Oh, there's not a hell of a lot I can do. No.
Downfalls.
Do you have a weapon? Do you have a weapon?
I do, but not one that I could use as a bonus action. Because otherwise, I
Okay.
would just unarmed strike and try to kick it.
Right.
Push it. Push the wolf.
All right, sure. I
I-
throw myself.
This wolf is like medium, almost large. I don't
Oh.
think her small little body's going to be able to do
No.
much there. I'm afraid. All right, Sugar Plum, you're up.
Wow.
Buy you guys time to get out of there.
I immediately fly into the air. I'm now hovering what I consider to be a safe wolf distance away. And I'm going to hit him with... Let's do Firebolt again. Yeah. Hit him with another Firebolt.
Sounds like plan.
Ooh. Shit. 7!
A 7 hits. Despite the fact that this wolf is almost dead, he has somehow found the ballerina inside of him, and he is just dodging you guys' attacks left and right.
I fly further into the air.
He's very fluffy and like light, so he like bounces around.
This is true. Yeah, you got me there. All right, so he is going to make a claw attack on Kit. Does a 14 hit?
Oh, probably. Yep,
Oh,
yes, it
no.
does.
All
Kid,
right.
he's gonna eat you.
No.
So you are going to take 8 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm scared.
The suspense.
I know the music lined up pretty perfectly there, didn't it?
Perfect.
That's a 13.
That does not quite make it. So you do 5 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned until a long rest.
Oh my God, are you still up?
We better not get TPK'd by this fucking wolf.
I have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks now.
You do or I do?
I do.
Oh, gotcha.
How would you? Ha! I have your
I
poison.
don't, because you might have had like an effect of some kind.
That would be pretty cool. But no, I'm in fact just absolutely screwed because I have 1 hit point left.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
We gotta take it out. We gotta take it out now.
All right, Tart. It's
Okay.
up to you here.
Oh my God, no pressure. Jesus. I'm gonna use Ice Knife. Create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. I got a 12.
A 12 does hit.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank
So
God.
it is 1d10 of like force damage, which is 7, and then a d6 damage for ice, which is a 1. And it's 3d6. Hold on. 7 ice, cold damage. Snowflake
Okay.
damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes!
She like pulls her hand back, and just like lets the knives fly, and they like just like slink through the air.
Let me kill this wolf.
And
Do it.
she says, yeah, nobody bites my friends, you fucking weird ass wolf, you bitch. There you go.
You bitch.
All right, your ice knives fly and hit true. The wolf pauses for just a second before collapsing into a heap on the top of the fountain. The lemonade in this fountain starting to stain orangey red.
Ooh.
Oh no!
And that's where we
Oh
will
no,
take a
it's
break.
cherry lemonade. Oh, cherry from the cotton candy.
I'm gonna go make a taco real quick. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, I'm gonna run the dog out to make a potty trip real quick. I will also be right back.
Woo. Well, audience, now you're stuck with me. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast of D&D, funny, haha, silly, and terrifying candy games. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified anytime we go live. And be prepared for candy insanity.
I love this because if you watched episode 2, it was dick jokes from start to finish. We did not move. We just made to the point where we couldn't breathe, and this is the DM taking it out of us.
Yeah, it was kind of my bad a little bit too. You know, I'll take accountability for that one.
It'd be the cold medicine.
Oh, so
Jackie
I
says,
am
what characters
Tart?
are you playing? Sorry.
I am Tart. I am a little fairy sorcerer who is on the search for something that is rather unbeknownst to the party. And she was always talking about her various ex-boyfriends.
I'm Kit Snickersnack. I am a cleric of the god Lint, and yes, that is like the chocolate. I am... Have I told you guys what I'm doing? I am
No, we haven't really talked about it.
to
Character-wise.
avoid something to do with being an initiate in the church. Our party is rounded out with Sugarplum, who I'll let introduce herself when she comes back. Buffy of the Swamp, who is a
molasses,
thank you,
like
that's the word.
ooze.
Yes, a molasses ooze.
she's like a bogborg or something like that. Something of the bog, but she's made of like molasses.
Thank you. I can't pull up my notes or it closes off the thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what she reminds me of. Do you remember in Treasure Planet, that little pinkish little bubbly guy? That's what he reminds me of. That's so cute.
I love it. And our pictures, which are up here, are by the lovely and talented and Bread, who is playing
Dickie.
Thank you. Oh, well, I was trying to get the whole name.
Ronald Dickie.
Ronald has 30 names.
It's a big... Yeah.
So
I don't really even remember
I
half
forgot
of them.
all. And he is a warlock. His mother, who we have yet to meet, but we are all very much looking forward to, is his patron and possibly enabler.
I can't wait to ransom him for money from his mother.
Absolutely.
And then I get to meet his mother. Gotta make sure I look good for her. I mean, for more ransom money.
Earth says the little pink guy was Silver's parent named Morph.
Yes, his name was Morph. Yeah, because they had the little silver thing that would and it had a map. And then, the little blob of, like, bubblegum. His name was Morph. He was very cute.
Absolutely.
It feels so good to have something to wear for my characters. We're talking about Treasure Planet. Because Buffy reminds me of Morph. Oh my gosh, look at your ears!
Yes,
They're really big. It's like Clayton's hat.
And it even has a little bite bitten out of it. But, yeah, it's so tall I'd have to, like... Okay, guys, here's the plan.
Just canonically very tall ears.
Yeah. 3 times the, height.
Everyone's just constantly looking up when they're talking to you, and you're like, hey, my eyes are down here. Food, someone has food.
Ooh, is it tacos?
Tacos. What happened to your
Share.
spaghetti, Blue?
Spaghetti tacos?
Spaghetti tacos. The game called is Blue too young for that reference.
Oh my god, shut up, no. My daughter's not young enough, like, not too young for that reference. My daughter knows that.
Oh yeah, we should be good then.
I feel like that'd be a texture nightmare.
I know, right? Like, couldn't be me.
I know my husband was joking about bringing me a scotch, but, like, there's no way I would drink alcohol right now with the cold medicine that I took yesterday.
Oh, that's fair. That could be interesting.
Ugh. There'd be a real mice in the carpets moment on stream.
That's not what we want to go viral for.
No, not yet anyway. We can go ahead and get started.
That's a good
Oh, yeah,
idea.
thank you for
Let's
doing
not
that.
go further down this road. We're gonna keep
What
talking all
happened
fucking
with
night.
these wolves and see what's going on, because I'm definitely suspicious of... I ain't seen weird veins in anything like that since... I don't know if I want to tell that story. Never mind.
Since my 4th ex-boyfriend.
That's kind of weird. What's up with... Have you seen anything like that? I ain't ever seen anything like that.
Oh, I've seen plenty like that, but never in this particular circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Usually you see on a very specific part of the body, but this seems to be like more of an all-over sort of situation. If you get my meaning.
So what? I wonder if they are they sick? Did they eat something bad? Not like a tummy ache situation. They got. That's weird.
Let me check my character sheet to see if I have any medicine skill. I have a +1. Can I make a medicine check on the dead wolves?
Just so I have the frame of reference, what are you trying to discern about them?
I'm trying to figure out if they seem sick. If they seem like there's anything wrong with them.
She's just poking it with a stick.
Again? Seriously? Okay. 11.
Okay, so you're not able to glean a whole lot. You can tell that there is definitely something that is like there definitely was something wrong with them, but you're not sure if it was a natural sickness or if it was something magical in origin, or anything like that. But you can tell that there was definitely something something off about these creatures.
Well, I think Dickie and Buffy are having. He's still really sick. I don't think I want to go over there, and she's got him. She's got him taken care of.
Do you think that he's dead?
No, he's still throwing up. I'm good.
So as you're having this conversation, you hear clopping hooves, and you see that Galagor Eldrunner has reappeared.
Oh my god, it's mine. Maybe
you're ready to fight, but obviously a little bit too late. Is everything all right? What has happened?
Well, you got here a little late. There was some wolves, and they tried to eat us.
Some wolves tried to eat us. How did they?
I'm just passed out on the ground.
Oh,
no,
right.
you have 1 hit point.
You're not unconscious
I do
yet.
have 1 hit point. That's true. May I cast Cure Wounds real quick?
Yes.
All right.
How did they what? Sorry?
How did they get in?
Gate?
I guess
busted
they down the
opened it.
door.
He looks over then. He hasn't really taken the time to look, and sees that the front gate was knocked off of its hinges as they broke in. I see. This isn't the first attack we've had, unfortunately. He goes over and he starts to inspect these creatures. And it takes him several minutes. You can kind of hear him muttering to himself. He definitely seems not surprised, but still concerned. After he has kind of given these creatures the once-over, he turns to these guards that have come up from the guardhouse after having made sure that everyone on their end was safe and accounted for after their line was broken through. The Galagor appears to instruct them to get rid of the bodies, and then he comes back over to you. I greatly appreciate your assistance in protecting the village. This isn't the first attack that we've had, unfortunately. Why don't it's getting late and you all are a little worse for wear. Why don't you go to the inn? I will send over the healer, and and we will see to it that your accommodations and care are taken care of. You don't have to worry. You need not worry.
Can you send over a bottle of wine?
Galagor,
Like
wait.
one?
What? Why are we here?
That isn't for me to divulge. That is for my lady to discuss. But we will not.
You have a lady.
We won't.
You were single.
Figure out how to explain this in a way that would make sense for him.
Can we meet the lady?
Can we meet her after a bottle of wine?
Can we meet her with a bottle of wine?
Very good.
Just saying.
The Lady of the Wood is the patron of this village and of the entire realm, really.
The Lady of the
plan
Wood.
was. God damn it!
Sorry.
I dated one of the. I dated a
these
couple
are the
ladies
ladies
of the wood
Her
before.
and I are gonna be great friends.
I've dated a couple ladies of the wood. They were very nice.
Ooh.
Generally positive experience.
She looks out for the village and is responsible for the upkeep of the entire realm, more or less. It's difficult to explain. You will meet with her tomorrow evening, but for now, I think it is important that we get you all to a room where you can be healed and get a good meal and rest.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no.
So at
I
this
don't need a
point,
healer. I got this. And I stick my hands in my pocket and I pull out some bubble gum tape and I wrap it around the injury and I shit you not. I regain. Make sure I did the math right. 2d8 plus my int nod, which is 3. 20 points.
Oh my god.
It's really good tape.
Really good tape. Holy shit.
Some good
I'm
shit.
at full health. I don't know how you guys are doing.
That is so great.
I'm not doing so bad. I'm all right. I'm just a little poisoned, but
I
like
like
you know,
know, if I were to put a number on it, I would say I'm at like 13 out of 20 health points.
I'm like halfway. I'm like 11 out of 20, but like, you know, if we were putting an exact number on it. But like, I'm also
If we were gonna put an exact number on it, you know, I would. But you know,
I'm fine.
So at this point, Galagor has gathered you all up. He's helped you with getting Dickie to the bed where he can barf in peace, and you guys don't have to worry about him. And the healer has come over to the inn to help treat the wounds that are remaining. You have kind of two rooms that there are, I don't know if the right word's an ensuite, where they're kind of attached. But
yeah.
to give you enough space where everyone kind of, it's not like spacious. You don't all have like your own bed necessarily, but there is enough room for everyone to kind of relax, and you're not
we're
right
all
on top.
sharing. Are we sharing beds?
If you want to, you can.
Oh my god, is it like a really big king-size bed? We can have like a sleepover?
Wait, I just realized I'm very small.
Yeah, we're all small. All three of us.
Are they tiny beds, or is it like a regular person bed?
They're like regular person beds. So
Oh my god.
All of you except
king
for Dickie and
That's not what I said about my ex-boyfriend.
Which one?
I'm drawing a blank.
Too many to count.
For Dickie and Buffy are small, so like you guys could probably fit on one bed, and then they would just kind of have to fight it out for the remaining whatever.
I'm having such a hard time picturing like a fairy.
Hypoallergenic pillow.
Oh, guys, I'm not feeling.
Guys,
too
I'm
good.
allergic to goose feathers.
I'm not feeling too good. I'm like I think I'm allergic to geese. I think I'm allergic to geese and feathers and king-sized things.
On the off chance we still have viewers, that's each of our interpretations of what Dickie sounds like, because none of us can quite do the voice.
Oh, guys, I really think that my tummy really hurts, and I can't stop throwing it.
That was good. Yeah.
That's impressive. Like, applause for Kimberly. That was a really good Dickie.
That's a really good Dickie is not what I said. When,
I want that on a shirt.
when I met my last ex-boyfriend.
That's a really good Dickie. And on the back it'll say, is not what I said about my
had dinner brought up. You're kind of just hanging out and relaxing now before you're ready to go to bed.
Who knows? Maybe that's what I'll be saying when I meet the Lady of the Wood.
Ooh.
A woman can help, you know.
Well, if we're getting ready for bed, I'm going to lay on this probably very big pillow and like get into bed. I'm gonna put on like a little face mask, and like make sure that like I've washed my hands and washed my face. I got a face mask on. I've got like a little bonnet on. I'm all nestled up into bed.
I'm wearing like my outfit. I'm just imagining I've got a hilarious like resting outfit. I'm wearing like a bra and a fox fur jacket.
No, I know what I'm wearing. Can I wear like Martha May's like robe that she wears at the end of The Grinch?
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Yes, that's what I'm wearing.
I'm wearing a bra, a fox fur coat, and the kind of like house dust coat that you would wear to kill your husband.
That's so
Hell
funny.
yeah, we match. What color is yours? Because I think what color would mine be?
Mine's probably black.
Yours is black. I think mine's gonna be pink with like a white little ruffles, fluffles, little feather thing.
Ooh, mine'll be black with pink. Little feathers
Oh,
and ruffles.
perfect.
Oh my god,
God,
we're
like
matching! We're matching! Oh my god.
Was I asleep or were you playing me?
So what we had you do was we had you Dickie collapsed right at the beginning of combat, and then you kind of pulled him to the side to tend to him. So,
Okay,
like, you were
nice.
there and you were witnessing it, but you were taking care of him versus dealing with the wolves like everybody else was.
Holding back his hair while he was puking.
Yeah, that
Making
kid needs
sure
some
he
help.
didn't asphyxiate on his vomit.
Yeah. Nah. Sure, he's in the recovery position.
Exactly.
I would, like, roll over Dickie onto his side. Maybe,
He's
like,
trying to
hit
roll
him
back
on the
onto his
every
back.
time. He would be the kind that would try to roll back onto his fucking back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming we have Dickie in, like, on a cot, like in front of the fire. Have we already made sure he's not going to die in the night?
We hadn't decided anything. I was
Okay.
gonna kind of let you
Can
guys
we
decide.
put Dickie on the pull-out couch? I'm sure that's not very comfortable. I'm sure he'll be fine. Just like let him, just throw a blanket over him. Like he's just
You
gonna
wouldn't have to
sleep and
pull
go
it out
off.
necessarily. That
No one
would
likes to
force
pull
him to
out.
stay in recovery position if he's on his side.
Does the cleric have like a sleep spell, perhaps?
I do.
That might come in handy. He needs to sleep it off, honey. He gotta sleep.
He's already sleeping it off. Look at him.
Can we make sure that he's really sleeping it off?
I'm
Yeah,
saving
I
my
would say
spell
you can hear him
slots.
snoring absolutely obnoxiously, so you know that he is not dead.
I drew my rope and a face mask.
Ooh.
That's so cute. I love it.
Well, I hope this place has a continental breakfast when we wake up, because I mean,
I hope so too. That'd be really good.
well, we never ate dinner.
I
Oh,
know.
man. Kind of hungry. Wait a minute. Can we order room service? They said
They
we
did
can get
have,
whatever we
there was-
want.
There was dinner brought up to you.
Oh, there was.
We
Was
get
it
to pick
good?
what it is. I want a taco bowl, but I don't want it in an actual bowl. I want you to take the tortilla and fry it into the shape of a bowl
Sounds pretty
with
good.
extra sour cream and
Have
a
you heard
bottle
of
of wine.
do standing taco shells exist in this universe?
Of course I do.
Are they made of sugar?
Dusted with cinnamon sugar.
Them being like covered in cinnamon sugar or something, but they probably could figure it out if you describe it well enough.
A standing taco shell.
Like the little crunchy things you get from Taco Bell? The cinnamon sugar fried
Yeah.
things? I will be getting ready for bed as we do this. I'm putting a scarf on.
Kimberly?
Can I order room service? And can I get a couple of like a dessert, like maybe some macarons or like a cinnamon roll? To, like
I
eat
would
them
love a
and,
macaron.
Like follow.
If you were to go downstairs into the dining room area, you could try and track somebody down.
But I want room service. Is there like a Rocky Talkie in my room where I can call? Like,
Is
hi,
there a
I'm
Rocky
not
Talkie in our
Talkie in your
rooms?
room. I think you would know that you have to go down and ask for it, but then when it's done, they'll bring it up to you.
Oh, nice.
so much work. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but look, you can show off your outfit all the way down the stairs. That is a robe made for going downstairs.
Oh my god! And I can brag about killing my. You know what? Never mind. That's the story for another later. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna get macarons for me. Does anyone else want something?
I
If
would.
you see a cannoli, bring one up for me.
You got it. Anything else? Macarons, cannoli.
I would like a cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
If they got any available. I would love a cinnamon roll.
Downstairs, I'm gonna sweep downstairs and be like, "Oh my gosh, we just really need something sweet." I just like lean up on the counter.
So you dramatically come down the stairs and see there's a rather large dining room, and it's late enough at this point that there are a decent amount of people around, but it's not like packed yet. For like the late night crowd that would come in drinking or whatever. A extremely tall half orc who is wearing a cloak that has a rather large owlbear emblem on it. It has kind of this presence of being, kind of someone you wouldn't want to mess with. And then there are a handful of serving girls wandering around. So one walks up to you. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was just coming to get some room service for me and my friends. The centaur said that we got whatever we wanted. It's all covered under the cap.
Yeah. What do you need?
Oh my gosh, perfect. So I want a small plate of macarons, a cinnamon roll, 2 cannolis, and then what else do you have for dessert?
We've got some cheesecakes. We have some butter bars. And also just like a variety of cookies.
Can I get one of everything then?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Did you have a preference on the flavor of those macarons?
I want you to surprise me.
Okay. And she's writing all of this down. Do you guys need anything to drink when we bring them up?
A bottle of wine and some hot tea. Just like whatever tea you got.
Okay. How many serving? Like, do you need enough for everybody for each of those, or?
No, just 4. The littlest one, the little boy. No, he went to bed. It's his bedtime. The girls are just staying up. He's gone to sleep, so we're just gonna stay up and just gossip as we do.
Girls' night. Oh my
Girls'
god, it's
night.
girls' night. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Ow,
I hope that's a bottle of wine per person.
Sure.
But I'll get those brought up in just a
Person-sized
minute.
bottle of wine.
But
And
see,
she kinda-
as guys' night is chaos and craziness. Girls' night is just staying in with a couple of bottles of wine, some desserts, and just gossiping.
There is also chaos and craziness, but it's a different kind.
It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's a very different variety.
Cozy. It's cozy crazy.
Cozy crazy.
Serving girl has walked back towards the kitchen. You see kind of as she pushes through the door, she's talking to a couple of people back there getting stuff gathered up. Do you want to do anything else before you go back upstairs?
I'm gonna talk to the person behind the bar wearing the cloak. I don't remember what you said they were.
He is a rather large half-orc, and he is wearing a large cloak with an owlbear emblem on it.
Is he not? Should we be inviting him
Very
to
good
girls'
question.
night?
No, I go
so
to the counter
Or she?
and I kind of
It-
lean up
it's
on.
very clearly that this is a male half-orc.
I kind of lean up on the counter and I say, "So, the centaur was saying that you guys have had a couple of wolf attacks. It's kind of weird. Do they just normally just bound out of the woods, just thirsty for your blood every day, or is that just your girlfriend?"
So, upon hearing you walk up, he kind of slowly sets his cup down, sets the rag next to it, and turns around to look at you and kind of crosses his arms. He kind of looks at you. It didn't used to be very commonplace. As of the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, it's been fortunately so. We didn't used to have walls surrounding the city, but here we are.
Oh, well, do you know where they came from? Because it's kind of weird for just some wolves to come in just thirsty for everyone's blood.
If I had the answer, then we wouldn't probably be needing the walls anymore now, would we?
Oh, I guess that's true. You heard me, like, I don't know, just some rumors around. You know, the old ladies like to talk. You know, there's usually one crazy person in town who has some wild theory about it. Maybe.
Well, our crazy person's the map maker, and he's so far off of his rocker, most of what he says isn't even intelligible anymore. Or isn't everyone
And they
else
have no
is?
theory?
We're gonna have to visit the map maker, I think.
Sorry, what'd you say, Kimmy?
I said, well, then no theories from you or the map maker or your girlfriend, fiance, boyfriend?
What I'll say is it definitely seems that there's some sort of dark magic at work. Because there's always been creatures, but it's always had been, since I was a boy, that if you kept the edges of the villages well lit, they stayed away. They were never inclined to be attacking until recently.
Did something happen to the lights? Did they go out? Did y'all not pay your electric bill? I had an ex-boyfriend who never paid the electric bill, and it was really dark for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying?
The lights are still lit. They've been made even brighter than they were initially, but it did not make any difference, and that's when we had to put the fence, the gate up.
That's all I'm asking for now.
Okay.
pretty much
Are you-
done.
Let us know if you need anything else, ma'am.
Oh, absolutely. I'll let you know if we need any company later, if we want any more rumors, if we want any more dessert, if we want any extra dessert. I'll give you a call.
He just kind of nods, picks up the rag and the cup he was polishing, and goes back to what he was doing.
And then I wait around to see if my desserts are done, so I can take them up to my friends.
And she did say that she'd bring them up to you, so you don't have to wait around if you.
Oh,
want to.
perfect. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna flaunt up the stairs. Oh, good night, good night, good night, and just go up to my room. Girl has no shame. I come in and I let everyone know about what he said about the wall, about the map maker, about how the lights around the city were keeping everything at bay for a while, but as of late they have not been working. Even though they've made the lights even brighter, the things are still coming in. But we know nothing other than that it's dark magic, which doy, did you see him? It was all full of dark magic. You gotta be blind if you think that's dark magic.
They were all veiny.
Ooh.
So I think that when Sugar Plum, she hears about that, evil map maker, and immediately is like, do you think the map place is still open?
No, it's
I'm
really
not
late.
leaving tonight.
No,
I'm in for the night, kid.
I got my cozy robe and my slippers, and I already did a face mask. I can't go outside and get anything in my pores. I mean, ugh.
Well, you
And
know,
we got dessert coming and wine. I got you guys wine and tea.
I know, I'm just kind of curious, you know?
I will say, and you do remember that it was mentioned to you that it was going to be tomorrow evening before you would be able to meet with this mysterious lady of the wood. So you will have time tomorrow that you can do some exploring if you need to.
Okay, well, come tomorrow. I want to see what this mysterious, insane cartographer's got going on.
I wonder if they're single.
Excellent question.
I'm not wondering that about this individual.
I mean, you never know. Maybe they're really smart and everyone here is just really dumb and doesn't understand what they're saying.
That is a possibility.
Maybe they're
I do
speaking in a
agree.
language that no one here understands. I had a boyfriend who did that. It's a little bit of a language barrier, but we made it work. That was actually one of the few good ones. Such a shame. It's just really slow, or are we getting our dessert? Because I really want my wine. I really want my macaroni.
Oh, you got wine?
They wrote the
It's about
songs
this
in
time that you
Zoom.
hear a knock on the door.
Oh, thank
so
God.
sorry, ma'am. The first batch of macarons got burnt and we had to make some more. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. They're finicky. Even if the weather's just kind of off, sometimes they just deflate. You're fine. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
That is not macarons.
Yes, here then she brings in a big tray that's got all your stuff on
That's
it.
not macarons you're thinking of. That's your fourth ex-boyfriend.
I mean, him do. It was raining. It was kind of wet outside. He just couldn't do it. Bless his heart.
Okay.
And I get cozy in bed, and I imagine the three of us are so it's Sugar, and then it's Kit, and then it's me, and then Buffy. I don't know if you would be on the bed, if you would be where
Oh my
would you want
God.
to be?
We're gonna be like those cats in the books, in those children's books.
Where they pull the blankets up.
Yes,
I know.
Yes. All
I might
cozy.
be in front of the fire. I feel like
Oh, you
might
and
be bed
Snowball are
adjacent.
snuggled together.
Yeah. I think I'm
Okay.
probably leaning back on Snowball, basking in the warmth of the
I've been
fire.
meaning to ask you, how big is Snowball? Is Snowball full polar bear sized, or more of a brown bear or a black bear? Rather?
Ooh. I am thinking that my head is probably to his shoulders. Maybe not actual polar bear sized, but bigger than a dog.
Right. Okay.
Like-
yeah, I think I
Polar
think I
bears are
see.
ginormous.
Yeah, before
Like-
polar bears are fucking huge.
If you picture a child next to a Great Pyrenees, I think
That's kind of
scale.
the size ratio.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like he
Once.
can still hug him and
Mhm.
lean on him and possibly ride him, but he's not 8 feet tall.
Clear to the ceiling,
Stands
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I would imagine when you were walking in, you probably got some interesting looks as you were trying to make your way into the room. But also, nobody was brave enough to try and stop you.
That's another question I have. So, how weird do we look compared to everyone else? Like, do we just look normal? Or is this like we're a bunch of freaks compared to this town?
So, I would say of everybody, you and Kit are probably the ones who stick out the most. You would have at least a working knowledge of the fact that the denizens who are native to each region, this continent, they tend to kind of, whether that be through their dress or their appearance, they kind of reflect the theme, for lack of a better term, of the area. So, like, the townsfolk are all in a like greens and browns. It's very, very, the vibe is like a gingerbread house without all of the like snow of the frosting, if that makes sense. It's a lot of those more neutral tones. So you both being from an area where chocolate is more prevalent, maybe going to stick out a little bit. And I imagine you are probably the first Bogborn they would have encountered. But other than that, everyone else, you don't stick out as much as Dickie does. It's very obvious, besides just looking at Dickie, that he's very obviously not from here.
Dickie is he's a sore thumb of a goblin. Just
I would say the stares that you would maybe accrue are lessened by the fact that you have this little not goblin with you.
Okay.
But everyone's
I will say Tart takes like one bite of a macaron and then it like passes out. Snore, she's got her bonnet on, like she's like wrapped up and she's just
Ooh, I love that. It's very cute.
Any other final things before everyone goes to bed?
Ooh,
Nope.
Yes. I mean, not related to the story, just world building stuff while we're missing Kim. So we've established goblins, not very common. Do we have eladrins?
oh
Like,
Jesus.
would we have a concept of what elves look like?
Yes, you would have Eladrin. They are going to I don't know how to describe it. Their appearances, like the color palette of the CandyWyld Eladrin, are going to be a lot more of those bright candy colors and those kind of candy pastel colors. So they're going to be more inclined maybe to have pink hair or this like really pale blue hair. Things like that. They are very clearly distinct from like an elf in the material plane.
Okay.
Your question?
Yes, but not
Yeah,
like sour
Eladrin-
apple green. So for Unicorn and anyone else who might ever watch this, for reference, the guy that we're traveling with, Dickie, is he's very clearly a goblin or half goblin, but he is convinced he is an elf. That's my
Yes.
line of
So
question.
like a goblin that would be native to that region would be like fucking neon green. He's very clearly not related to that. He's very clearly not a goblin from the CandyWyld. He's more of a. I imagine that his flesh tone's more of like a regular green that you'd imagine a goblin, whereas kind of like what you said, the CandyWyld goblins are going to be a very bright candy apple, like you'd imagine one of those candy apple suckers, but even more bright.
So he looks like he got pulled from like a totally different plane or something, whereas we just all look like we got pulled from different places on the continent.
Correct.
Which, to be
So he just
fair,
looks like this
is,
weird
as
sick
far as we
goblin to
know,
everyone else.
exactly what happened. So,
Yeah, you all got yoinked just from different points in the plane. He got yoinked from a whole other.
We haven't talked about that yet, have we? Like,
I
we
just
didn't
got
go
very
into-
briefly during the introductions, but
Okay.
I don't think you all have gotten the chance to really discuss that in depth with him. I think during that first session, you were all like, "Why does he look so weird?" But I don't think it ever got any further than that.
I don't think any of us have like the long-term planning to actually discuss things like that.
That is true.
I mean,
We're all
now that
kind
the
of a
wine
mess.
is here and we're all just chilling. I mean, we can't ask him questions because he's unconscious, but
Yeah.
I feel like we'd probably talk about like where on the continent we're from and just
That's
shoot the
true.
shit, right?
Can we go through
Right.
Dickie's stuff
Especially
while
since
he's
this
passed
would
out?
be your first time, actually
We
talking to
can
one
and
another
should.
since we really got started. So this would be a good opportunity to shoot the shit and start to get
Okay.
to know each other better.
I'm going to assume that they brought up a little thing of ice with our dessert, and I'm going to have some ice and some red wine, and I'm going to sit by the fire and drink that and eat my cannoli, and then maybe go through Dickie's pockets.
So
As
you don't.
we're talking about our backgrounds, and we're like, okay, he's weird. Let's find his mother and maybe send him home.
So when you go through his pockets, you don't find anything super out of the ordinary. He's just got whatever. He's got a handful of trinkets that he somehow just happened to have when he got yoinked into the universe, which even he probably wouldn't be sure where they came from. The only other notable thing on his person besides his familiar is a kind of tarnished gold necklace that he has on. That is pretty simple. It looks pretty old. It's tarnished. It's pretty unassuming.
Okay.
1 second. I'm sorry. I should have gone while Harley was going, but I gotta pee very badly all of a sudden.
Let's take like a 30-second bio break because I also
Okay.
need to pee.
30-second
yeah, that
pee
sounds
break.
good.
Everyone has to.
I am gonna say I also assume he's got just dirty handkerchiefs shoved everywhere.
Ew!
Oh,
Like
without a
that
doubt.
kind of.
Without a doubt. Yeah,
Like-
it is vile. If you hadn't dunked him in the river already, you would definitely want to after this.
I gotta find a river made of water. All this
Right, yeah.
eliminate
Lemonade
rivers are-
aside, he definitely needs a bath.
Yeah.
You can tell that
I
besides
assume there's a bathroom in here.
Sorry, what?
I assume that there would be a bathroom.
Yeah, if you can either wait for morning for him to become conscious and make him clean himself, or you could be kind and try to wipe his face off or something.
While they're gone, I'm gonna assume right now they've just fallen asleep as we're talking, and I'm gonna think, you know what? I am still quite awake. That kid's really sticky. I don't think he'd get in a bath by himself. If there's a shower, I'm gonna put him in the shower. I'm gonna like leave his head out of the shower so he doesn't like suffocate, but I'm just gonna like fully clothe, put him in the shower, let him soak for a while. Maybe
Okay.
like wipe down his hair a little bit.
Right. Sounds like a plan. All right.
Mhm.
I will be right back.
It's just us.
Yeah.
I had to grab a snack.
Oh.
I'm gonna show off my snack. It's called a pick-me-up. It's like a German cookie, and it tastes just like a s'mores.
Really? I will be looking that up.
I get them at the commissary. On base, they have like a little section for a bunch of like German food and other various items from overseas. And the commissary is pretty cheap, so that's where I do all my grocery shopping. And I'm sure, like, above board, I'm sure I would have said I'm from wherever the hell I'm from, and just kind of just doing whatever. I would totally not expect us to like stick together. Like, I would expect I'm coming here to get the thing, and then I'm gonna bounce and go see if I can sleep on an ex-boyfriend's couch for a couple days.
Yeah.
Or in his bed, Depends on if he's still with that girl.
Either one. Yeah, I think I am I am along for the ride, and also this seems like very far from the cult, so I am great. This seems like a bonus, like, and it's very interesting. So
If you want really good macarons, it depends on where you are in the country, but if you have a Wegmans, they're really freaking expensive. But their baked goods are so good. Their macarons are next level.
What the hell is a Wegmans?
It's like a really fancy fucking Publix.
What's a Publix?
A grocery store.
What's a grocery store?
Like Costco
You know what a
adjacent.
grocery store is.
The market.
What?
That. Oh, the market. Yes.
Y'all are missing out when you don't have an HEB.
What is that? We have
That-
Superstore. We have Costco. We have Safeway.
Wawa? Do you have a Wawa?
We
What the
don't have
fuck is a
Wawa.
Wawa?
That's specific to you guys.
Wawas are, I think, an East Coast thing.
Mm,
They're
That
pretty
and
good.
Piggly Wigglies we don't have.
yeah.
I've heard
Oh,
tales
yeah,
of
no.
Wawas. I want to go to a Wawa so bad.
There's
They're really good.
like a hyper regional little small convenience store chain called Wagabag, and their logo is a dachshund halfway
That was my
inside a grocery.
ex-boyfriend's nickname.
I'm a Casey's person myself.
Oh,
This
see,
is
we don't have those
incredible.
either.
I've never heard of any of these places before.
I once explained to some Canadians that the Lone Star chain, Lone Star something, was like a reference to Texas. They did not know that.
Do you guys have Pump and Goes?
I don't think we do.
Pump and Go?
Yeah. Is that like
We
an
don't
Alberta
have
specific
that.
thing? Oh, we have
Yes,
Pump and
I've
Goes here.
never heard of that before in my life. That sounds like a
Gas
sex
stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have hold on, because I know that we have like some like suggestive gas stations.
I had to hide in one
We've
during
got-
a tornado a couple years back, and yeah, it was interesting. I'm like, oh, I don't want to die in a pump and go.
That would not be the way to go
Error.
in a come and go.
Hold on, I have a dumb idea. Because I have this like I have like a cuck chair. It's not for actual cuckoldry. It's just what I call it. It's the
Mature
chair-
stream, everyone.
Listen, you
It's what the rest of us call laundry chairs, but you do you.
Yeah.
No, because like it's a chair specifically for the purpose of like a friend sitting in to watch me play video games. Oh my god, that's so much better.
There you go.
Hmm.
All right, so Buffy went in while everyone else was asleep. She was still awake for a while, so she went in and kind of threw Dickie in the shower, get him cleaned off a little bit, just fully clothed.
Fully
And then I
clothed
assume
shower.
you laid him back out by the fire to just kind of air dry, right?
I'll roll him over every once in a while so he sort of gets the
Rotisserie.
full.
You're kebabbing Dickie.
You gotta roll around your
He-
dicky once in a while, you know?
Nice.
That's-
All right, so we're rolling
right,
Dickie
you
like
all-
a gas station hot dog. What else?
yes, Kimmy.
When we wake up, is there a continental breakfast?
There is
Ooh.
there is breakfast downstairs that you are able to partake in, and you all may also take a long rest.
Yay!
Oh,
just
thank
sounds
god.
I'm going to wake up maybe not super early, but I'm gonna wake up like at a decent time so that I can get down to breakfast before all of the small children probably here take up a long line at the waffle maker.
Alrighty, so you're getting up kind of early to get down there. Is everyone else gonna just kind of sleep in, or are you gonna go
Oh,
down
yeah.
with her?
I'm sleeping.
I
in.
think it's. Oh, I think he gets up early. I
Okay.
think she's one of those people who's just always awake when anyone else thinks they're the first one up.
Right.
100%.
I don't know how the 8-hour long rest fits in there, but I think she's awake. She's got a coffee. She's waiting for everyone else. She's ready.
So is she gonna go
Probably, yeah,
down to
here
breakfast
too.
with?
Oh,
Part-
yeah, she'll be down there. She's got coffee.
Alright.
She's got Snowball.
Gotcha.
She left Dickie by the fire.
When I come down, I imagine she's already down sitting next to like a sofa, next to like a really big roaring fire, and just really enjoying the warmth. Already with her like cup of to-go coffee, like the shitty hotel coffee. She's got like a muffin, and like Snowball is eating like a little apple, and you're just there just chilling, just probably with a newspaper of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Buffy
What
likes
about you, Kit?
newspaper.
Oh, I think it would be probably up pretty early. Should be used to, at the what was the confection monastery.
The confectionery convent hours or whatever.
Convent, yes. So she'd be up. She'd probably head down for breakfast.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So you all go down. There's a pretty big spread of breakfast items. They kind of repurpose the bar in the mornings since the majority of people are not going to be partaking, and they use that as their buffet. They kind of set things out there. They've got the things. They exchange things out with a pretty regular degree of frequency, and it's all the regular breakfast things that you would expect.
But I get a cup of tea, and I go over and I sit with Buffy and I say, well, I know we got a little while until we got to go see Mrs. What's-Her-Face. And I know some of us wanted to go see, like, a crazy cartographer. Well,
All right,
but
there you go. We gotta get through
So
breakfast.
have you,
All right.
Sugar Plum, come down to partake in breakfast yet?
I might not be the very last person down, but I'm certainly not the first.
waffle.
I stroll down the little stairs. I've got my, matching robe with
I take my sleeve and I wave.
my matching robe with tart. I've got, like, those, like, under eye things on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the little patches. Yeah.
The under eye patches on. But I still obviously have eyeliner under my eyes. I've not quite washed all of it off. And I'm, coming downstairs. I see you waving with your little, and I join at the table. Well, first, I'm going to go over and get a, quite frankly, disrespectfully large plate of food.
Yes. That's exactly what you should do.
As I'm well acquainted to doing at establishments by this point, I'm eating all the complimentary food that I can. And I'm probably going to stuff a couple of scones, like, into my pockets or something as well.
Oh no, when you come back to us, you see that I'm folding, like, napkins around like a waffle and, like, putting it in my pocket of my robe. It's very obvious there's a large waffle stuffed into the pocket of my robe. It's, like, sticking out a little bit, but I'm like,
I'm doing one, like, even more egregious than that, in that I have, like, a waxed sack. I have a sack of, like, waxed fabric.
Like, are you
that
pouring
I
your
am
baby
Sack is
first?
waxed.
God, everything reminds me of him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That sounds horrifically painful.
I have a waxed sack.
Get in some purse gravy or purse syrup?
I have a waxed sack, and I'm just, and, like,
Take a shot every time Blue
the fatigue, and the single drink of, and the, like, single alcoholic beverage I had this evening are getting to me, and I can't with the waxed sack.
Do it to yourself.
Waxed. Okay, I take out a waxed sack, and I start just putting food in there. This is like the people who take out containers to a buffet.
Well, we've been here
And
all
just
night,
start
so
putting shit
technically
in
the
there.
sack would probably have, like, little, like, stubble coming in, but...
No! Please! You can't fucking say that!
Oh my god, why did you put it in your sack?
You're ruining my day, Harley, by which I think that's the best thing I've ever heard.
I was thinking about if you waxed a paper, just a paper sack, all the creases, the wax would come off, and then you'd just have things leaking through the creases, and I was picturing...
It's a waxed
you're gonna have to
fabric
crumble
sack.
later. Okay.
I assume you're talking about those, like, beeswax wraps that
Yeah,
people use to replace
it's like
cling
a
film, right?
it's like
Yeah.
a beeswax wrap. I don't
Okay,
know
so
what
not
people
as messy.
actually used in the Middle Ages. I'm just guessing.
It's fantasy. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
That is true.
All right, so you all are down eating breakfast, stowing away snacks for later.
Mhm.
And while you're eating breakfast, the inn's door opens, letting in the cool morning air.
Oh
Three guards
god.
right into the room,
cool
dragging a
morning.
figure along with them. The guards you recognize from the scuffle with the wolves yesterday. The figure is a bullywug, dressed in clothing that is cheap in make, but meant to fool those lacking the necessary knowledge into thinking it's finery. The guards quickly scan the room, finding your table, and walk forward, dragging the bullywug along with them. I'm Captain Garryman. The captain waves a hand at the pinned man. This wizard has unleashed monsters upon our town. I have not, the prisoner squawks. I crashed my wagon into the square when that lunatic sprang out from the fountain and spooked my horses. The creatures escaped after the crash. Besides, I've already told you I'm no wizard. I'm just an average, hard-working entrepreneur trying to make an honest living by entertaining the common folk of our fair kingdom. The captain turns to scowl at the disheveled bullywug and shakes him in frustration. He is an odd fellow in appearance. He wears a bright yellow tunic with a drooping red cloak. I'm having a stroke, and his equally bright pants contrast with eye-snaring effect. He appears calm, but his eyes shift from side to side, searching for a way out of his current predicament. The captain turns to your party. My men are not prepared to handle this kind of an emergency, so we ask for your help. We need you to track down and capture the 3 beasties he released. We can offer you magic items to assist in your travels for each beast you catch. Will you help us?
Well, first
Halfway
of
through
all,
eating like a pastry of some kind. I'm like,
I'm gonna say this
What?
while blatantly still eating. Well, first of all, how do we know that Mr. Sheehan Bullywug actually has anything to do with these monsters getting released?
Because we saw them escape from the wagon that he was driving as it crashed.
Oh. And what do you have to say for yourself, Sheehan Bullywug?
As I said, I'm just an entrepreneur trying to entertain people. It was not my fault that the lunatic map maker jumped out of the fountain and scared my horses.
So, what creatures are they anyway?
I had a black panther, a manticore, and a rare giant armadillo.
were they like your pets?
Well, I have been bringing my creatures around to get them some air and show them off to people who want to see things that maybe aren't around where they live. I'm something of a traveling zoo, you might say.
I have +1 animal handling.
Do you got nicknames for them? Like cute
I
little
do
names
not.
you call
I'm
them?
still pretty new to these particular animals, and so I don't know them quite well enough to have given them
Oh,
nicknames.
so they won't like come if you call them. Do they have like a snack that they like?
I mean, you could try, some sausage for the. Or
I
or
go over
steak
to the
for
sausage
the
and I
panther,
start,
or
and I
things like that.
take out a second waxed sack and I start putting sausages in.
Oh my god, you got 2 sacks!
I have many sacks.
Oh.
Didn't you know a guy like
So
that
what does
once?
this map maker have to do with these animals?
The map maker jumped out of the fountain and spooked the horses, which is how the animals escaped.
Was it like an intentional act, or does he jump out of the fountain a lot?
Oh, I don't think it was. He seems, from what I've heard people talk, like a somewhat delusional fellow. He didn't seem like he really knew what was happening when he jumped out and ran away.
Oh god, is he a fountain streaker? Ugh. Gets
I do
naked and
believe
like.
he was fully clothed.
Oh.
So he's damp, moist.
Oh,
no.
Not a moist, crazy person. Oh, that's what I called my 4th ex-boyfriend.
So what was he saying that made it sound like he didn't know what was going on?
Well, he was just speaking in nursery rhymes and talking about lots of different directional things. It sounded like, cartographer terms. I didn't exactly understand it.
Was he saying like riddles or something?
I don't know.
Well,
I didn't listen that close with you.
how about the 3 of you go and find Okay. And this is in character. Miss Sugarplum is obviously sleep deprived, despite having slept plenty. Somehow
She's
is still
hungover.
tired. Sugarplum is hungover. It's like, okay, so there's 3 of us. There's 4 of us. And there's 4 of us.
If you count Dickie.
We don't count
I don't
him.
think we should count him. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't even think he's from this plane, you know? Okay, so there's
Probably allergic to all the animals.
so there's
Why not?
3 animals plus the horses. Do we know where the horses are?
The horses were able to be wrangled.
Okay, so 3
The
horses,
only thing you would have to worry about are the 3 beasties that
3
escaped.
beasts, 1 crazy map maker, and 4 of us. I say we do a one-on-one situation. I'm used to dealing with crazy men. I will go fetch the crazy map maker.
I mean, you
I
don't
think
have to
that's a horrible idea,
fetch him
but
if you don't want
really
to.
Sorry, what do you say?
You don't have to fetch the map maker if you don't want to. We know how he is. We only need you to capture the beasts.
Okay, in that
And why
case,
can't
I
you
will
do
go.
Aren't you like paid to like?
Yeah,
round
aren't you
stuff up?
guys like paid a lot of
Having
money?
to put together with having to repair the wall, I don't have enough men in order to take this on, which is why I'm
What if-
asking you.
She
Get an orc
kind of she's got sunglasses on. She kind of like lifts her head a little bit. Is like, what if we repair the wall?
Next
With
2
all due
hours is
respect,
just
ma'am,
us
I
doing
seriously
stonemasonry.
doubt that you have the knowledge base to repair the wall.
My father was a tradesman. Is a tradesman. He still does
Well,
it.
Listen,
Well,
they
let's
are
just-
small creatures. I believe that they are considered juveniles. I don't believe that this will be a difficult task.
Okay.
Let's
No,
just
especially
have
not the
sausages.
wolves who took on the wolves yesterday.
I do have a waxed sack full of sausages. So this should be easy work.
Yeah, we'll just call them. Just here, puppy, kitty
Does-
thing.
Does anybody else want a sack? I pull out another waxed sack from my bag.
Is it
Look at
safe
all
for
of
me
it.
to assume then that we have a deal?
What?
Wait.
Was
Are
it-
we
did you say
getting
something about
paid?
a reward?
We have magic items that we believe will be beneficial to you in whatever quests you have upcoming.
Well, what kind of magic items? She kind of like leans forward on the table. Well, what kind of magic items are we talking about here?
Oh, they're
I
ones
still
that are
haven't decided
beneficial
on
to
a voice.
survival. Things to help with keeping you fed, things like that.
Yeah, but like, are we
Ooh.
talking? What kind of names are we talking about?
I was not privy to that information. I was just informed of
Eh.
this most brief description.
Are we talking like a
in.
mantle of spell resistance?
We're
Perhaps an
talking some
instrument of
proper-
illusions. By the way, love this illustration.
Ooh, that is
It's
Who
there's
exactly
so
would
many
be
good
Faye?
ones.
Would this be the Lady of the Wood?
The Lady of the Wood.
Hmm.
You know what?
this,
Actually,
this did come down from her. These are items that she has provided, but I did not get
Okay,
details
we'll
on
go.
what they were.
Yeah.
That sounds like a deal to me.
All
That
right,
sounds
we are
pretty
going to
good.
take this creature back to the guardhouse in
no,
the game.
shouldn't he?
So bring them.
Shouldn't
What
he
was
stay
that?
with us? We can watch him. He's gonna help us.
Yeah.
I'm
We
afraid
need
I'm afraid we do have to detain him. But if you need to question him further, you can come by the
No,
guard.
no,
Why
we
don't
want
we
him because the
detain him?
animals will know him.
Yeah.
He
We'll smell him or
has
whatever.
already told us that the animals don't know him when we tried to make him do it.
Oh, come on, please. We want to take him. We're gonna put him to good work. Don't you worry. I'm gonna try to
Tart.
persuade them.
Tart.
Roll
Tart.
persuasion check.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna lean in like Tart's ear and be like, Tart, I've met Bullywugs before. You do not want to fuck with this guy. He
No, I don't
is
wanna
wearing.
Him?
He's
Ew,
wearing.
no.
Look at him. He's wearing.
That's what you're going for.
He's wearing fake AirPods.
Oh,
at
never
him.
mind.
Not the
I intentionally flubbed my roll because I'm like, fake AirPods. Who fucking does that? Just fucking wear Raycons.
He's wearing like a Shein suit and fake AirPods.
No, never
I'm
mind.
sorry,
I'm
ma'am, but we are going to have to take him to the guardhouse to be detained.
Yeah, this seems fair. Okay, bye. Thanks. Get out of here.
And with that, they
Access
the guards escort the bullywug back out, and you know that the guardhouse is a part of the front gates where you would have entered through yesterday.
I'm glad that Tree Frog laughed.
Yeah, we walk outside. We see if we can maybe find a trail, find some paw prints, some disturbed soil.
So if you can get into D&D Beyond, you should be able to see a map that I have pulled up. And this is a map of the village with the listing. So obviously you guys are at the inn currently. And then directly across from it, I forgot to label it, but directly across is where the front gates and the guardhouse is at. Just so you kind of have a frame of reference for where things are.
Buffy, would you want to take lead on this? It is your domain.
Sure, I will gladly take lead. As we walk into the forest, can I look around and see if there's any animals hanging out in the path, or like near where this path of the animals went in?
Make a perception check.
Okay. It's a 17.
All right. So, what you notice, you can see the evidence of the wagon crashing right there. Mm-hmm. And then you see kind of three distinct paths. You see one path that's kind of run off to the north, one that is run off to the south, and another one that has gone kind of started going south, but then appeared to veer off to the west.
Okay.
Well, I think it would be unwise to split the party, so...
I say we go to the herbalist shop, because, I mean, like, it just kind of doesn't seem nice if, like, the animal gets into the healing potions, and then it, like, drinks them, and, like, that could make the animal really sick, and, like, you know, that's not really cool.
Yeah, and maybe they got some catnip or something.
Oh my god, you're so smart, I didn't even think of that!
We could do the thing that you do when you got a horse. That's like being a real bitch of a horse. And you need to like...
You give it an apple? And you tell it it's a good boy? Even if it's not a good boy?
No, you stick Benadryl in a carrot.
Oh, yeah. Chicken Nugget gets some Benadryl, because she makes a little sandwich Benadryl and gives it to Chicken Nugget.
I also like chicken nuggets.
So... basically what I'm saying is we go to the herbalist shop.
You want to drug the animals.
Let's drug the sausages. That'd be such a great idea. I've got so many. I hold up 2 sacks full of sausages.
Look, if Dickie were awake, Dickie would get drugged by the sausages. I'm telling you right
Dickie
now. That's
would
exactly
absolutely eat a sausage and end up laid up.
You don't want to RP us walking in and going, all right, we got to drug some sausages. What do you got?
Yeah, we need a sedative specifically for creatures.
All right, so you guys walk in, you hear the little bell ring, and behind the counter is the same gentleman that you encountered before. Well, if it isn't my favorite customers. What can I do for you ladies today?
I've got my sunglasses, and I kind of... We need drugs for the escape, for the animals that ran away. We're gonna...
Yeah, the City Watch hired us, so do they have a tab?
Do they have a tab? That's a good question.
Do they have an open tab here?
Anyway, we need drugs.
Sedative specifically.
For, well, you don't want to be like... You don't want to be giving speed to the angry local beasts.
What's this about a sedative?
Okay, so we need drugs, because we're gonna put them in the sausages I have here. I hold up 3 sacks of sausages.
Yeah, we're retrieving the
sacks that are increasing.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, the sacks multiply if you don't watch them.
So you're needing something maybe to put these creatures to sleep. Am I understanding this
Yes.
correctly?
Oh, and don't forget, we also need 2 healing potions, because they said we should grab 2 healing potions for if one of us gets kicked in the face by the manticore.
Yes,
And
they did
also-
say that.
And also catnip.
Oh yeah, that too.
And do you have any crushed insects? Because I believe armadillos will eat insects.
Well, I don't have catnip. I believe that I may have 1 or 2 canisters of crushed insects
Yeah,
that I could part with.
okay.
I don't know. They're going to be they're going to be crushed into a powder. I don't know that they would serve
Well,
what you
but
need.
do they smell like an insect?
I light up a candy cigarette.
I suppose they might. I don't know that I really
Yeah.
know what insects smell like, to be honest
Well,
with you.
we'll try it. I mean, it's on the city's tab after all.
Oh, let me see if I understand this. You need 2 healing potions, just regular healing potions.
Mhm.
And then you need the sedative in like a liquid form? Do you need it in like a pill?
Something we
do
can
you
put
need?
in a sausage, you know?
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
crushable.
so you'll need something.
Powder?
Okay, I see. Tablets of some kind, probably, and then a small vial of crushed insects. Correct.
Yeah, and if you got anything similar to catnip, or anything that maybe
like
you got
mint
the
leaves.
scent, yeah, mint leaves, or possibly like the scent glands of a small rabbit.
How do you know this much about smells?
Kid,
I
sometimes you
can't
just
say that
you live a
I
lot. You
keep
pick up
the body
things.
parts of Harrigan around. I'm afraid.
No,
And we don't have
like
any.
like a cottontail out in the woods. That kind of rabbit.
I
Not-
see.
Not like Kit kind of rabbit.
Not like people rabbits.
Yeah.
I wonder
No,
if
like the
Kit
animal.
farted if they would like that.
Oh. Did you have any beans?
Let me look through my stash and see what I can come up with.
I
This
go
time he
out.
comes back around. Well, I do have some dried intestines from a rat. Would that serve your purpose?
Yeah, that's great.
You haven't got any mistletoe,
All
have
right.
you?
And
Ooh,
what do you
mistletoe.
have to trade in return for these items?
Wait,
Oh.
Kid asked for mistletoe.
Oh no, it's going on their tab, remember?
Yeah, it's going on their tab,
Yeah.
remember?
I'm afraid that the city does not have the guard does not have a tab with me.
Well,
Have
you're
you
gonna have to
considered
talk to them about
starting a
that.
tab with the city guard? Because I feel like this kind of thing happens like semi-often.
That's something that they would have to take up. Their captain would have to take up with me.
Okay.
We're in kind of a hurry. It's kind of running through a rampage through the town. Can we get the guy to come back later?
I got a
Can we give
bag
you
of
an IOU for
sausages if
the
you
day?
guys want. I hold out the bag of sausages. One of the
You
two.
can take some sausages,
Well,
or
you
we can come back later.
You may be able to ask for reimbursement later.
I got a bag of
No.
sausages. Would that
Yeah,
be
reimbursement
can we
works.
trade?
We
I'm at
can
this
add an
point.
inconvenience fee.
I'm at this point like not intending to, but fully very rudely holding this bag of sausages like in front of this guy's face.
He just kind of backs up a little bit and pushes it away. I've eaten breakfast already. Thank you very much. I think you might need those more than I do.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay,
those.
well, I've got a giant iron fingernail.
Do you have something that you consider of value that you could have me hold on to until you're able to settle with the captain of the guard? That way I just know that you're good for it. Not that I
Yeah,
trust you, but
this
you may have
iron
to do it.
fingernail is, as a matter of fact, my most prized and valuable
With all due respect to your iron fingernail, I don't know that it inspires the most confidence. In
No,
you.
but look at it. It's fucking huge.
I do know
I hold
that
it up.
your new
It's-
friend there, he points at Tart, had a spatula yesterday when I met you all. That would work.
Oh,
And I would even throw in something to help with this, and he just kind of gestures at Sugar Plum.
Sugar,
you
did you
got-
Sugar Plum? Did you have the orange juice at the continental breakfast?
Yeah, I had some.
Oh
orange
no,
juice
honey,
for
that wasn't
continental
orange juice. That
breakfast.
was, honey, that wasn't orange juice. That was mimosas.
Oh, that would certainly explain
no,
a couple
honey,
things.
you had like 5 of those.
Yeah, I had like 5 of those. I thought I had like slept off some of that alcohol and I was just hungover. But then I thought that I was starting to feel a little bit more drunk, and I was like, damn, maybe I didn't. Maybe my perception was like kind of questionable, you know.
I really love
But-
this spatula, but I'm gonna give it up because, like, I don't want her running around like she's a drunk stupor. And you also don't drink 5 mimosas. That's
It's operating more as
It
collateral.
tastes.
As long as
It
you come
tasted
back
like very
from
normal
your
orange juice. I had suspected.
city guard
pretty
or
good.
otherwise, you will have it back. This is just to guarantee that I will get payment of some kind at some point.
You sure you
Okay,
don't
here,
want
and
any?
I slap it onto the table and it makes like a slapping noise. There you go.
Thank you. He picks it up and puts it in a lockbox kind of behind his table.
It makes a noise as he
Hold on
picks
to
it up
this
and goes,
until
ooh.
You all
Guys.
arrive later on. And he
Guys,
hands
I
you
don't-
a paper bag that has all your stuff in it.
Guys, I don't think that we want that back from him after he's done with it.
Oh god, what do you think he's gonna do with it?
Why do you think he
I don't-
asked for it specifically instead of my extremely expensive iron fingernail?
Look,
Do
I
you
don't
think
think
he's
he's
gonna-
that imaginative.
I mean,
I'm
he
glad that
could
I've
be
done a
ice
good
in a
job making
birthday
this
cake.
motherfucker very obviously very milquetoast.
Okay, anyway,
did
we gotta go
did you
find these
include the mistletoe in there?
I did include the mistletoe in there, and you all may want to know I did. Oh, just about a half an hour ago, I heard back in behind my shop, but a little bit further, I did hear some rustling as if something was running around. I don't know. I went back and looked, but I didn't see anything. But I have heard it since, so something's back there somewhere.
Sounds good.
I dig into the bag and I pull out a Pedialyte that he packed in there for me.
I want to, before we leave the shop, so it's probably really annoying him, but I want to put the sedatives in the sausages. I want to soak the rat intestines in water so they get all like smelly. And I also want to soak separately the insect powder and water so we get some more smells.
All right.
And then the mint, if we had that, I want to pull that out and have that in a separate place.
All he had was it wasn't like regular dried mint. It was in a tea blend, but he did give you the equivalent of a little baggie of it, and kind of explained that it wasn't just mint, but it may serve your purpose.
Well, I'll put that in some water too. So we've got 3 vials of smells and some drugged sausages.
The dog might be out of water, so
Who
I will be
measures rope in pounds?
so sorry.
D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna go grab some water really quick.
This light mode is fucking murdering me. Thing is, with the theme song I'm making for this, I'm actually a little bit conflicted on one specific thing, and it's that it was written a very long time ago, which means that some words are used in a way that they are not necessarily used in anymore. Anyway, so cock is used to refer to a rooster in this song, but I'm not sure how YouTube would feel about the word cock showing up in the first like 5 seconds, but also at the same time, the rest of the stream is like this.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do a version, the cock version and the no cock version.
Are we going to see what's rustling in the bushes behind the apothecary
Absolutely.
house?
A wild
Let's
cock
go.
jumps out at us.
All right.
Wild cock appears.
Oh
Alright,
no,
so you
it's
kind of
the
wander around
cartographer.
behind the herbalist shop, and it's pretty abandoned back there. There's just kind of a lot of alleys. There's not a whole lot to see back there, but you do hear a rattling sound, as if like the sound that you would hear when a raccoon or something.
I'm gonna go to everyone, and I'm going to say, and we're gonna like, football huddle. I'll fly like way up, and I'll drop the sausages from above.
For Druidcraft, I was thinking about casting a sensory effect, but just making a gentle breeze waft out of the bag and towards the sound. So I cast the spell and waft some of the sausage scent out of the sack.
I want to telepathically talk to Snowball and ask if he can smell or sense whatever creature is behind there and if he knows what it is. Stat block of a cat.
He has the stat block of a cat.
Yes. High enough level to have a bear familiar.
That logic, do you want to make him cat-sized?
No, I want a big polar bear.
Big cat.
Just
Big
asking.
fluffy.
Yep.
I
Like the
would say
polar bear.
that he communicates to you that it is a creature, like it is the creature that you all are looking for, but and it is nearby, but he's not 100% sure where or what it is. It is not a scent that he is familiar with.
Okay, so
Yep,
probably not a
that's an
raccoon.
animal, all right.
Well, again, I would say we lure it out with the scent of the sausage.
I want to take each of the smelly vials and maybe triangulate around this thing.
Oh,
If there's
This
enough
is
room
a
in the
raccoon.
alley.
do a craft, and then it smells, and then whichever
Yeah,
direction it goes, we'll know
If
what
this
it
is a raccoon, this is gonna be hilarious.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand, we're doing a variation of Kim's original plan where we're setting out all of the smelly things and then druid crafting the scent forward, right?
Yeah.
So as you set out your things, it almost looks like a summoning circle of all this random shit that you've accumulated. And Tart casts the druid craft, and this gentle breeze kind of waves through and carries the scent down the alley. You wait for a minute, then two, and then you hear a little bit closer. You hear another little almost a crinkling sound, and this sound kind of moves around to a bunch of different places, but every time you turn, it's almost like it was there a second prior, but then by the time your eyes get to it, it's gone. And everybody make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay.
14.
All right. So you're listening, trying to identify where this sound is coming from. Like clearly there's a creature here somewhere, but you can't quite narrow down where it's at.
I'm way up in the air.
And
At the slightest hint of danger, I am
you
always
hear
up in the sky.
a slight mewing sound coming from a corner, but then Buffy feels a quick nip at her heels and takes 3 points of damage real quick. And you turn around just in time to see kind of a dark smear before it has vanished again.
I was about to say,
Beast?
before it runs away, am I able to cast Grease and see if I can trip it up?
You can endeavor to.
Okay. Let's try it.
Casting is yes. Let me rephrase that. Yes, you can cast it, and we will see whether or not it trips it up.
She's just using the grease.
So I got a
from the,
16 on the die. Oh, but that's just what I rolled. But non-flammable grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns into difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or have the prone conditioned.
What is the DC on that dexterity saving throw?
It is 12.
12, okay. You hear a little bit of slip sliding, as if whatever this creature is, it definitely seems to have stumbled a little bit, but it doesn't fully fall in the grease. You Tart, make a perception check for me.
Oh, all right. Ooh, I got a nat 1. I got some grease in my eye.
Okay. So that is all that you notice then.
I have an inquiry. You slipped up this like greasy creature or whatever, and now he's like kind of slipped, right?
Yeah, he's like a little slippery guy.
Can I try to like snipe cast sleep on this guy?
You can sure try, but you all have, except for that quick little blur when it nipped at Buffy, you have not actually seen this creature.
As
I'll
it
give it a
bites
shot.
me, can I also try speak with animals as it's running away?
Read Speak with Animals again real quick for me.
Yes. For the duration, you can comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts, and you can use any of the influence actions skill options with them. Most beasts have little to say about topics that don't pertain to survival or
Dirty 20.
companionship, but at a minimum, a beast can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever it has perceived within the past day. And range is self, casting time 1 action, and it's verbal and somatic, and it'll last for 10 minutes.
Okay. And it's just beasts, is that correct?
Yes.
You can endeavor to do that, yes.
Okay.
Wait, do I actually need to make a spell attack roll or no? I think it just well, it hits either way, and needs to succeed.
I think sleep. I think it's a saving throw of some kind.
It
Isn't
needs
it?
to succeed against a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Okay. And while I'm rolling that, what are you shouting, Buffy?
Wait, come back. I think we're looking for you. Where are you going?
Here, little guy, little baby.
We're
Sausage.
We have sausage.
Okay, you said that was a wisdom save, is that right?
Yeah, 13.
And that's for sleep, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So there doesn't seem to be any response to Buffy calling out. So you cast the whatever this creature is, it doesn't seem to react to Buffy's calling out. But you do, after you cast sleep, you hear a splash, and you see this small creature fade into existence. It is about the size of a house cat. It has dark, kind of black, purple colored fur, and you do notice that it has 6 legs.
It's small enough. I take out another waxed sack, and I put it in the sack.
Oh, is it asleep?
It is asleep, yeah.
I did just cast.
Oh my god, can I hold it? Please,
I'm gonna
can I hold it?
I'm gonna put it in the sack. It's not getting
Please,
away
just-
this time.
No, just
You
can
can-
I just hold
you
it
can
for
hold
just a second?
It is asleep for 1 minute.
I mean,
Okay.
it's
I'll
probably
let you
bigger
hold
than
it.
you are.
Oh, it's just a baby. It's just a
as
little baby.
you pet it, you notice on its back that it's got these little almost like nubs. Like, if you ever seen a baby goat where it's like its little horns are starting to come in, it has a bunch of little nubs on its back that are kind of like that.
It would also be.
Oh.
I should also say it did just fall in a puddle of grease, so this is a greasy cat.
I don't care.
You
Use
could press
prestidigitation, clean it up.
and clean.
It's just a baby.
I prestidigitation the cat.
Sweet little baby. Okay, you're gonna go in the sack. It's gonna be cozy and warm. It's gonna smell like sausage. You're gonna eat a couple and you're gonna take a good nap. Just be a good little baby. There you go. Okay, good baby.
This was a sack without any sausage in it, but I am going to put a few sausages into the sack to
Perfect.
settle down the creature. Is that a displacer beast?
It's a kitten.
He's a little baby.
Did you just have us catch a baby displacer beast?
You
Yeah.
can make a check to figure out whether or not that's the case.
I
was
would
gonna
not
ask
know
what the
this.
little nubs were for.
I would not know this, but somebody else probably would.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
a baby kitty.
That doesn't look like any panther I've ever seen.
Oh
So
no, our druid doesn't know what it is. That's not good.
I was gonna say,
The
well,
baby-
your druid could roll a
seems like
nature
the person
check.
who
And,
All right. Okay. The druid
out.
will roll a nature check. The druid
so
will
the
roll.
cat is now sleeping in a sack.
16.
So with a 16, you are able to determine that this, you've not ever seen one in person before, but this does appear to be a baby displacer beast.
Oh, I think it's a baby displacer beast. I don't know why they said it was a panther.
Well,
I
And
don't
you
know
also
if
have
it's
about another 30
wall.
seconds before it
I
wakes
thought-
up and you have to deal with the
I
consequences.
thought there was a black panther, a manticore, and an armadillo.
well, I think that perhaps
Yeah,
they
I think
mistook
one of
this
those
for a
is wrong.
panther.
Oh.
So, would I know what a displacer beast is able to do? Like, could we tie it in a sack and that would be enough, or could it just immediately escape the sack?
I think that you would know about a full-grown Displacer Beast's abilities, and I think you would probably be able to tell that it is obviously been using its displacement ability quite a bit because you didn't see it for quite a while.
They can.
So
They
you
can
would
turn
you would come
invisible.
to the conclusion. Yes. So you would know that if you are not able to get a more secure way to keep hold of this creature or convince it to stay with you somehow, it is potentially going to escape from you once it wakes up.
I maintain it's in a
It
sack with.
does have enough claws that it's probably going to be able to shred your waxed sack.
Oh,
I gotta
fuck.
point something
Not
out.
my sack.
It's in a bag, so it is Schrodinger's displacer beast. The sack is both there and not there.
Displacer beast.
That is like the most appropriate animal. I don't think that we can tie it up, can we? I don't know how.
What if
it
you
is for
wave
sure
the
escape,
rope
I know.
around?
I mean, you could endeavor to. I think you probably know enough about displacer beasts to know that even though it's a kitten, it's going to be extremely difficult to restrain.
I know about cats and I know about bondage. I don't know cat bondage. I've never dated a tabaxi before.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Going in
What
the
if
wiki.
we like wiggle the rope around so it chases the rope, and someone just is in charge of it and plays with it? I
Or
could be-
alternatively,
I do
we
like that
could.
idea.
Or alternatively, we could look at the map and it's been 30 seconds. Where's the guardhouse?
So you are.
Are we less than 30 minutes? Or are we less than 30 seconds away from the guardhouse?
I mean, if you dash, you maybe could make it. It's pretty close.
Yeah, let's go.
You'd be getting it kind of close. You may have bought yourself a little bit more time with the sausages if it
The
wakes
drugged
up.
sausage.
And notices
Sorry,
the
how far are we
sausages.
from the thing?
You're probably like 30 or 40 feet.
Could I dash towards it and then use my
Ooh.
leaping?
Yeah.
action? Alright, that's what I do. I grab the bag and I book it
Grab the
towards
sack. Book it towards the guardhouse.
I
Someone
grab
find a
the
box to put this
sack.
thing in.
All right. So
The waxed sack.
just knowing that time is of the essence, scoops the bag that is holding this displacer kitten and just absolutely takes off in the direction of the guardhouse. She gets about 10 feet away when she starts to feel the bag wriggle.
Oh no.
It
Not
does
the sack.
seem that the sausages have placated the kitten for the moment. It is distractible
Yeah.
enough that the immediate snack is enough for it to be like to distract it from the fact that it's literally in a sack. And she is able to get it to the come on, Braden,
Guardhouse.
guardhouse where they are able to then put it back into the container that it was originally being stored in.
Oh, thank God. We got one.
One down.
I think,
But we're
okay.
out of sausages.
We are not out
And
of
your
sausages.
sack is gone.
Is there another one like in the southwest, if that was the south one we just
Yeah.
got?
There was.
Yeah, so we followed Kit back to the fountain.
Mhm.
How many entrances are there to town? Like the one that
There's
went off.
only this one entrance right here. They have become very particular about
I'll be
how
right back.
people and creatures can get in and out of town because of all of the attacks that they've had as of late.
No.
I think we actually I just want to stand in the middle of town and like listen and sense and see if anything sounds like a disturbance.
Make a nature check for me.
14.
Okay. So, back off kind of to the south where you were at originally.
Hey,
You
Kimmy's
can
back.
kind of see, excuse me, that there are what looks like they might be some stables. And you hear a little bit, you do hear some shouting coming from that direction. You're not 100% sure if it's like yelling at horses shouting or if it's like alarmed shouting, but you do hear shouting coming from that direction.
I want to go
You
investigate.
also hear some similar shouting coming off to the north in the direction of the blacksmith shop.
Do the shouts sound louder from one side of town?
They sound a little bit louder from the south, but that you think is because the source of the shouting is a little bit closer.
Well, I want to go to the closer one.
Let's go to the south.
Right. That would be the one off to the south. All right, so you guys walk off in that direction, and you come across. You were correct in that it is the stables. There are a couple of stable boys kind of running around. They're panicking, and it very to give you kind of an idea of what it looks like. It very much looks like the Sims when Sims run around their house when something is on fire. That is very much what it looks like. They are just absolutely brains not working. They have no idea what to do in this situation.
Incredible. I love that.
And you walk up and you see this creature that is a baby ankylosaurus. It stands as tall as a mule, but it is considerably wider and more bulky.
Whoa. There's fucking dinosaurs.
He resembles an enormous armadillo-like lizard. He has a large club tail with spikes, and his entire body is covered in these bony plates and armor that have the ridges protruding from the sides.
Oh my god, my favorite dinosaur!
He is he has plowed through, knocked the fence down, and he is just happily chomping away on the bales of hay that are there for the horses. The horses are back in the building, just like fucking terrified. The ankylosaurus is just out there chilling, eating his hay, living his best life.
Oh no, it's the little one.
Oh no, it's the ones. Yeah, it's those guys.
Did we have extra sedatives, or did I put all of them in the sausage?
I think we put all of them in the sausage.
So it was my understanding that you put them all in the sausages.
I want to take
the whole
from the
bag of sausages, see?
and scrape the sedatives back out, because that does not look like a meat eater to me.
You could put some sedative on the mint leaves.
I want to scrape the sedatives out of the sausage, put it in the mint tea, so then it's dissolved.
This is the stupidest
And
plan.
then
I love it.
If he seems like he's just chilly eating hay, I just want to kind of maybe approach from the other side of the hay and just like drizzle this mixture over where he's
I could fly up and I could like rain it down on the hay carefully from above.
If he does not look chill, then that's what we're going to do.
Medicine check for me.
Sure. I guess this
Oh no, it's not mint leaves. It's tea. It's weed.
7.
Is it a singular weed? You said 7, is that right?
What a shame I don't have any fairy marijuana in my bag. Unfortunately, this isn't fairy Canada, so I don't know if it's fairy legal here.
Sorry,
All right, so
put guidance on that as well, please.
Ooh, guidance. So that is 1d4?
Yes.
1d4.
You can add a 1d4 to your 7.
11.
All right. So you are able, so you go in, you get the, pull the sausages out of the bag. They definitely have started to kind of deteriorate a little bit in the oil from the sausages, but you're able to get a pretty decent amount of them out. Do you want to put all of them into this tea mixture or just some of them?
I want to definitely leave some in the sausages.
Okay.
So
you,
third animal.
Gotcha. You make what would probably be considered just, like one serving of this sedative tea. You kind of have to use a stick to crush them up. These pills, while they are kind of dissolving, they're not dissolving quickly. They are not necessarily, quote unquote, meant to dissolve, but will give it enough time. I would say it takes you a little bit.
I'm starting to think our druid doesn't do drugs that often.
Look, I was in a cult. We just like wove wicker stuff.
I've never heard of a
And
cult
also-
that doesn't do drugs.
Well, I learned I
A
took a bunch of
sober
fighting
cult?
spells is what I
That
did.
sucks even worse than a regular cult.
To be fair, it kind of feels like that. Sorry, we interrupted.
All right, so you've made your tea. Are you going to go sprinkle it on the hay?
Does this dude look like he's like angsty, or is he ignoring everyone except the hay?
Make a perception check.
Guys, this is our Saturday night. We're drugging hay for an ankylosaurus.
Pretty cool. when you put it
That
like that.
sounds like an excellent way to spend a Saturday night.
Yeah, 17.
Gotcha. Okay. So you can tell he's big chillin'. He has no interest in anything except eating his hay.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of walk up, give him a little room, and then just right over where he's eating, and then I'm gonna walk back out of range.
All right. This creature munch on the grass. You see, you know that. Can you not?
No.
You know that it has eaten the grass that you have poured the tea on, and it does appear to become a little bit more sluggish, but it does not become unconscious.
I would like to cast a druid craft and use bloom and like make a trail of like nice green grass and walk it to the guard house tower guard.
That's a good idea. I was gonna try to like stroke its head and lead it off, but your idea is better. That involves less touching a dinosaur. I don't want to touch the dinosaur.
I also have my rope still. If we want to include a leash with the grassy
No,
plan.
I think it just wants to eat. It's just
He
really
just wants to eat the
hungry.
grass.
He's just
Hungry boy.
hungry.
Hungry
He's a
girl.
hungry guy.
Can we also
Make
take
a
the hay?
performance
and-
check for me, Tart.
Yeah.
Can I help her by taking hay and sprinkling it on the druid craft?
Ooh.
Roll
Just a couple.
advantage.
Just a couple of hungry girls.
This is what girls' night is all about.
I thought girls' night was about getting loafed.
Oh man. ADHD, everyone.
Performance? 15.
All right. So Buffy's kind of taking some of the hay, sprinkling it along, and you are using your druid craft to zhuzh it up, add some nice grass scent to the air, and you are able to encourage it along. And it takes a minute. This creature goes at his own speed and has no desire to go any faster, but you are eventually able to lure him over to the guard thing.
Yeah. Okay, now we got stew. Oh,
Okay.
we gotta go look at
So
the
we are now
map.
heading to the third location where we previously heard the shouting.
Remind me again. There was and a. What's the third one?
Well, it's probably not
Um,
going to be anything that they said it was.
Well, what was the third one?
Supposedly
What
Oh,
did we-
Manticore.
So there was a black
A
panther,
manticore.
a manticore, and an armadillo.
On the off chance it is actually a manticore, then, if Buffy is.
Do
to
manticores
believe-
exist in Dungeons and Dragons?
They do. I am
I
going
believe
to
so, yeah.
give her resistance. And what that looks like is I place my hand on her shoulder and I say, may his caramel drizzle over your head. And as I do so, you'll see the outline of a
You can't say. Come on.
dark green lifesaver kind of shape of halo of light form around your waist, and the air starts to smell like watermelon, and you can reduce any poison damage by 1d4.
Ooh.
Let the
I like
caramel drizzle over your face.
Gently.
You know, that's what my six
No, all at
ex-boyfriend. Okay.
I am going to head over in the shouty direction then.
All right. So you
I
meander
will
over,
follow
and
in the air.
as you are walking, you end up by what is very clearly the blacksmith shop. This appears to be a very this gal has a very open layout. This is a pretty large establishment as far as, you know, a blacksmith shop would go, and especially considering the size of the village, you're almost a little bit surprised that it's this big.
That's what I said about my ex-boyfriend.
And so, and you see as you approach, you hear clanking. The shouting is coming from inside the building, but the clanking sound, which you assume is probably the creature, is coming from outside. So you walk up and you see this creature. It's a little bit larger than a domestic cat. It has antennae protruding from its face and a long armor-plated tail that ends in a bony paddle shaped projection. His yellowish armored body glistens as he kind of runs around the this area of the blacksmith shop, and it looks almost like it's gnawing on different pieces of meat.
You said it was gnawing on stuff like metal?
That is correct.
I would like
see if
I would like to I'll like wave over to Sugar and I'll be like, "Oh, do you got that like metal toenail thingamajig? Got your metal?
Yeah.
Do you give a fuck about that thing?
Not
Like,
really.
real? Perfect. I'm gonna cast Druid Craft again and like use the scent to smell like, you know how like metal smells like copper or like pennies, and like waft it over to the creature and then like kind of bring it towards us and ask you to hold out the little metal thingamajig.
Wait, how do I drug a metal toenail?
We're not gonna drug it, we're just gonna feed it. Then we get the rope around it and then we take it.
Can I see if I recognize this animal?
That was a good plan.
Yes, make a nature check.
Or you can do cast sleep. Just make it go to sleep. Make it sleep.
I could also do
Dirty
that.
20.
Woo!
So as you approach, you are able to get a pretty good look at this creature, and it becomes very clear to you that this is not a manticore. This is a rust monster, a baby rust monster.
Oh, what does a rust monster do?
This particular one, he just wants to eat the rust off of any piece of metal that he comes across.
Oh shit, this toenail is not rusty.
I'm making it smell rusty.
Yeah.
Like pennies. Like old pennies.
Ooh.
So that's what it looks like.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, little rust cat thing. We got a toenail. Oh, you know what you can do? Prestidigitation. The toenail. Why don't you tie a rope around the rusty toenail and we drag it and take it all the way to the guard tower?
Tie the rope around the rusty toenail that has had some but not all of the rust scraped off of it. And that'll be our plan B.
Yeah.
In case
Get a little trail of powdered rust.
in case the shitty, like, rust hot dog doesn't work.
Okay, so you take the metal toenail trinket that you have, and you attach it to the piece of rope. You use prestidigitation to make it kind of rusty. Are you just kind of throwing it out there and assuming that it will gather his attention, or?
Well, we're throwing the rusty wiener over there.
I think there was some druid craft that was going to happen to waft
Yeah, the
the
scent of
smells
penny.
again.
Yeah, we're
The scent of
wafting.
pennies.
We're gonna waft the scent.
Gotcha.
We're gonna hope he eats the rusty wiener, and then, if that does not work, I'm still banking on the rusty wiener, guys.
If you ever see a rusty wiener, please just don't. Just tell him no
That's
thank you and just
My
have a
new
nice
least
day.
favorite
You just leave
phrase.
and you
needs to go
get
see a
tested.
healer if his wiener's looking rusty.
I
Always
dated-
wrap it
I
up,
dated-
guys. That's how you get a rusty wiener.
I dated a dragonborn once, and let me tell you,
Oh God.
Or. Oh God.
Your scales are rusting. There's something going on.
Oh
Yeah,
my
seriously.
God.
Wasn't
he
that
asked
bigger
me to
things going
polish
on
his
there?
pauldron, and I said, buddy, that thing looks pretty rusty to me.
Good. Gods.
Oh no.
I love this. Do you know how hard it is to not just like come up with dirty jokes all day and say them to people?
Dude, I have never played an 18 and up group. This is so fun.
It is. It's so much fun. Oh my god, I love it so much. Okay. So
To
I'm
the cent
talking
of
about-
pennies.
Okay, we're trying this bullshit. How does it work? How do
Okay.
we do?
So you took one of your sedative sausages and tried to put rust on it as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So as he's making his rounds, he kind of sniffs at it and begins to nibble at it. But the way that he goes at it, he's not very interested because there's so much more better rust around him.
Oh god, I
And
know.
even when he was kind of done messing with it, he literally only took the rust. He did not take any
Oh
of the
fuck! You just licked the rust off of the sausage. You didn't eat any of the drugs.
As the creature is clearly not eating the sausage, can I go around and start picking up pieces of iron and making a path with them?
I still think if we drag the toenail. it will
Yeah,
work.
we're gonna drag the toenail with the rope
The
and just
toenail
run
will
with it.
drag.
And just run really fast.
We don't have to run. We can just like saunter.
What's the best piece of metal, the most appealing piece of metal in this place? Is it the rusty iron toenail, or is there something else we could grab?
Well, I mean, I imagine it's just got to be rusty. I don't think he really cares what type of metal it is, as long as it's
Well,
super.
he didn't like the hot dog.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
but he ate the rust off of it.
He did lick the rust off of the hot dog.
True.
Could you not?
So we'll
If
shake
you would
the
like
rope.
to endeavor to see
Rust
if there's
off the
a
rest of
better
the items?
Buffy, you can make a perception.
24.
Ooh.
So, Buffy, you kind of take a minute while they're discussing different ideas. You pause and you look around, and you notice, kind of in the corner, this this large warhammer that looks like it's been sitting in that corner for a very long time.
Warhammer?
This thing is pretty much pure rust at this point. You don't even know for sure if the handle is going to stay attached if you were to pick it up. And if there was one single piece of metal in this joint that was going to pull him away from the larger group of metal, for lack of a better term, it would be this one.
Can we like add this to our rope with the iron toenail? Can we like loop the rope around the head of the hammer a few times?
Yeah.
And then just drag it along to the guardhouse?
Yeah, I'd say so.
But you gotta run really fast so you entice it.
You make a
I don't think Buffy runs.
performance check to see if you can get his attention away from the piece of metal that he is currently.
You should clang it like metal. Make it clang, clang, clang.
Ooh.
That might agitate it though.
There's a
2.
steal.
Can I help at all?
Maybe.
If you would like, yes, you can give her advantage.
Oh, I get a 4. How about y'all
What the
attract
hell?
it and I'll just pull it? Someone else can do performance.
Okay.
I'll just pull the rope. That can be picked up.
God damn it! I got a 3.
Oh, ooh! I.
You do it.
If I-
You're the bard.
Okay.
You just use
Yes.
it.
Entice it.
Hold on. Hella advantage on performance.
Well, and you have advantage from your friends helping you as well on that performance check.
You're probably also still covered in some rust powder from when you were messing with the toenail.
Ooh.
Oh my god. So advantage, right? Which means I
Mhm.
roll twice, right? Well,
Yep.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, but fortunately I have +5, so an 8.
So you look like you get pretty close to pulling his attention away. He definitely it was on his radar, but
I don't know how to
at the end of the
entertain
day,
animals.
The gear that he is currently munching on, just you couldn't get his attention pulled away from that.
I don't know how to entertain a rust eating creature, so I was just like trying to
have to
do a
play it heavy
striptease.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm just imagining
No,
doing
it's
like
terrible.
doing like a
like
striptease,
four, I
but
love
with like shitty fantasy female armor that's rusty.
Kit, do you want to like tap on the
Did-
metal
did
and get it
female armor and it's
distracted?
rusty. This creature
I
eats
have a
rust.
-1.
I
don't
learned
think it'll
from
work.
I learned
You could try. I don't know if you can get worse than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
what am
rolled, like-
rolling?
Performance.
Yeah, and we're helping you.
1 second. My dog is like bothering me, like he's gonna piss himself. So I'll be right back.
Yes, please take
With
care
a
of that.
-1, that's a 20.
Nice.
I told you! You
Sorry,
did
it's
it!
19 rather.
Ooh, that's
I know
good.
how to do math.
Was that a nat 20 then?
It was a nat 20.
Yay!
Yeah,
I told
nice.
you!
Did we manage to distract this creature?
Babe.
A nat 20.
You missed it. She rolled a nat 20 for a
That's
19.
crazy.
We all had to fail first.
Right?
Yeah.
Makes it a better story.
So, Kit stands there, watches all of your attempts, and just kind of shakes her head before walking up,
Amateurs.
rattling it around, almost like a cat toy a little bit. And you don't know what it is, but something about Kit just really pulls this creature's attention. And it turns around and starts to follow you. And it takes a little bit of doing. He does get a little bit distracted by rusty doorknobs here and there on his way back, but you are eventually able to get him back to the guardhouse. Yes, ma'am.
Because if I remember right, you had something to do with like a bell. Is it that you know exactly how to hit metal so it makes a specific sound to attract the monster?
Ooh.
I like that.
That was the
Thematically,
thinking.
that makes sense.
And with that, you have captured all three creatures and returned them to the guardhouse.
Yay!
The captain of the guard walks out of his office and doesn't necessarily look surprised, but he definitely looks shocked. He expected it. It seems as if he expected it to take you longer than it did. I'm impressed. You managed to do it, and before even noon.
Yeah, that's what I said to my boyfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry, sissy. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. I must have poked her in just the wrong spot or something. Sorry, continue.
No, poor
Yeah,
baby.
the same. That's what my boyfriend said. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Okay.
That's also what you said to your boyfriend.
Yes.
Now, as for
That's why it didn't take
the
very
matter of your payment, since I anticipated it taking a little bit longer than this, they have not yet arrived. But if you are able to swing back by before the dinner time hour, I should have them by then.
I will say, we did have to purchase a fair number of things from the apothecary out of our own pocket. I was hoping that perhaps we might be reimbursed for that.
We're expecting to be reimbursed.
You didn't
Yes.
have to do that. You chose to do that.
Well, if we hadn't, what would we have done? We needed some way to capture
Another
these
way
beasts.
to-
Do you see my friend's ankle? She got bit by that monster.
If it was so
Also-
easy, why
Yeah,
didn't you?
even
I will
shit.
say, if it was so easy, why didn't you do it yourself?
Yeah.
I didn't say it was easy. I just simply said that I had full faith that you could have figured out another way to accomplish
Sir.
the task.
With all due respect, we almost got trampled. We almost got eaten. My friend got bit. And we almost fell over and got cut inside of the forge. I mean,
These
it's ridiculous.
were
We needed
no-
all these supplies, and you should pay for it.
These were no wild
Especially-
beasts. These were monsters.
Yeah,
A
there was
dis-
some negligence on your
displacer-
part.
A displacer beast. One of them. And
is
a
not
rust
what we
monster.
Your
were-
information
and a
was not
dinosaur.
accurate.
A
And as he
dinosaur!
says
You
this,
sent
see
us
him kind of
after.
glance towards where what's his nuts is being held and kind of glare at him.
You sent us after a dinosaur.
All right.
You said it was an
I
armadillo.
presume, knowing him, you had to leave something in collateral. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I had to leave my spatula that's shaped like a penis.
A value item.
Very.
All right. I am unable to go at this exact moment, but why don't you all spend a little bit more time exploring the village or something, and in a couple of hours, around the noon hour when I get off, I can get off of work, I can walk over there with you and we'll settle.
God only knows
Would you
that
find
Spence
that-
will have used that spatula by then.
I, upon hearing this, am going to lean over to Tart and say, I kind of want to go see this cartographer.
That's not the guy that's in jail right now, right? No, he's the crazy nudist.
Yes, the nudist.
What does that have to do with the spatula?
Well, those two things do tend to go hand in hand. Or
Spatula's a nudist?
Never heard that one before.
I do think he knows something, but I think if we wander around town, maybe we'll bump into the guy. I mean,
well, I'm not saying I'm gonna go question him about the incident. I'm saying maybe I could go and strike up a more natural conversation.
I'm sure he would like a natural conversation between you and him.
Yeah,
I'm sure
he'll
he
probably
would.
think that means you're both gonna be naked, though, if he's a nudist.
We never did establish whether or not he was the only nudist in this town.
That's an excellent point. I haven't even asked. Are people here wearing clothing?
Yeah, are the people here wearing clothing?
Yes, the people of the town wear clothing, and the,
Has the guard captain been listening to all of
you
this?
are referring to Merith, the map maker. He is not a nudist either. He
Oh,
simply
it's
is.
too bad.
Aww.
troubled.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I was hoping for nudists, but
Yeah.
I
Not
suppose
nearly
I'll
that interesting, I'm
I
afraid.
suppose I'll have to settle with a mad cartographer instead. I'm going to go and say hello.
I take that to mean that you found this exchange agreeable.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Yeah, can you? I agree, but can you buy me a drink later?
I suppose.
I got a 4. I got a 16 persuasion.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I suppose if you would like that, I
Oh,
suppose
awesome! Yeah, we'll
would
do
be
that later.
agreeable. All right. I will see you ladies in a couple of hours. And very confused, he walks back into his office. All right, you begin to walk off in the general direction that you understand the cartographer to be. You've been told by others in the community that he has a hut kind of behind the general store that is generally where he is kind of where he lives. It's because he's, based on what you've been told, he's just nuts enough that no one's really sure what to do with him.
That's
So you're
quaint.
walking down the street. There's a couple of alleys that you go past, and as you're approaching the front of the general store, you hear the sound of rapidly approaching feet coming kind of from the one side, and you turn and you see leap out towards you a elderly human, very wild white hair, very and just these wild eyes, and he's and you hear him shriek, "The Rot is coming for us all!"
Who is coming for us all?
The Rot.
The rot?
The
The
Rot
Rot?
is for us all.
The rot!
And that
The
is where we like
Rot.
to listen.
That's what my 6th ex-boyfriend said.
That's what gives me rusty scales.
Exactly.
Ew.
That's all for today.
That is where we will end the
Man.
session.
Crazy. The Rot.
The Rot.
Gonna get us,
Ominous.
man.
I thought you said The Rock at first, like Dwayne The Rock
The
Johnson.
Rock is going for us all.
Alright, goodbye, imaginary
Thank
audience.
you for watching. If anybody's still there watching, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Goodbye, audience of
Bye.
maybe a few people.